How's it going? I put on the face touch pad. I don't think it's like things like that, right? No. Alright. It'll probably be up soon. So if you want to bet for some reason, then go for it. There's like a lot of clips, huh? Alright, maybe I'll watch some DSP stuff. I don't know. I was playing some ranked earlier, and I'm like at a point where even when I win, I don't feel good. You know? So I need to like figure out how to like, I don't know, get my shit together. It's not good. Thank you, Monokuma. Appreciate it. Yeah, it wasn't too difficult. Basically, all I had to do was let me move this over to this screen. So all you gotta do for that is, so okay, if you don't already know, when you look at, like, you can only see your own platform. Every other platform just has a crossplay icon. So if I play PC, then Xbox and PS5 have the same icon. If you play Xbox, then the same's true for PS5 and PC and so on, right? So so he was giving that rant, and I'm like, bro, it's like so easy to actually figure out what the fuck you're talking about. Oh my god, he's like so dumb. But basically all you gotta do is, if you have this game, is you go to CFN, and then you hit players, and then you just search for him, right? So you gotta find the guy, so you do keyword, player name, ESP Game Man, and you can't see what I'm doing right now. And so, so here, from like this screen. So you're on like the menu, you hit tab, or whatever, and then you go to CFN, and then you type, or you click players, you search. ESP Game Man. Okay. And then, it was this one. Oh, there's a lot of different DSP gamings. Interesting. Alright, and then you do, well, actually, wait, there's a better way to do this. Sorry. You go to replace. Search that way. Hey, what's up, Con? I was actually gonna message you on Discord earlier. Like, I'm at a point where I think I'm completely stuck. And I was thinking, is there any utility in having someone just kind of like watch you play at some point? I know that's like a big ask, but like, I was thinking that at some point. It's kind of like an Initial D. Remember the Celica with those two chicks driving? And like one was like a co-pilot. I love how I'm asking people this, like anyone's actually fucking seen Initial D, but it's like that. So then you search him, and then you can just find his most recent games, and depending on the platform that you're on, it'll just tell you. So because I'm on PC, I can literally see everybody who is on PC. Hello, Miss Hawaiian. Pick up for coaching. I'm tempted to do like to try like a 1 hour session with Sonic Sol. It's only 20 bucks. It's like super cheap. Almost too cheap, to be quite honest. Like, that's really cheap per hour. Some of these other people are like $75 an hour. Just to like fucking see how it works. I went into Sonic Sol's Twitch stream today, and he gets really sad playing this game. Like, it's like watching me, but like a better version by a lot at the video game. But he gets really sad playing this game. And I'm just like, dude, I'm like my head isn't on right to play this game, maybe. I don't know. It's so fucking like, this game just makes me feel so bad about myself. Like, not in a I'm sorry for myself sort of way, but like in a loathing sort of way. Anyone ever feel that? Anyone ever feel like you loathe yourself? That's what this game does to me. What rank am I? I'm Diamond 2. But yeah, so like, okay, so I don't know. Like, like, first of all, I don't look at my own replays enough, but like if I went to 8 Army. Yes, 8 Army, Modern JP. So like these two games I won, I like 2-0'd this Chun-Li, this Diamond 2 Chun-Li. So like, here, I'm gonna download these replays. Okay, or I'll just watch it. Who gives a fuck, I guess. Did I pause? Pause. Okay. This Kitsune is pretty cool, by the way. Oh my god, I had this fucking crazy hardware issue. Like, just real quick sidetrack. Okay, so like, I was unable to play this game for like a week because it was so weird. The timing was in such a way that I got the Kitsune and I just couldn't use it. You know why? Because when you play this game, you have to get a smooth and buttery 60 frames. There's no compromise. You can't get 58, you can't get 55, you can't get 59, you have to get 60. Okay, right? Because it's like... because it's a fucking fighting game. So, this thing was happening as soon as I got this Kitsune, that I was getting frame drops to like 55 to 58 every like 3-second interval. And I was like, I have a fucking 4090 and a 13900K. I can play fucking Street Fighter. So I like uninstalled and reinstalled the game like 10 times. I did all this shit. I like made sure all my drivers were updated. It was fucking insane. Anyway, and I couldn't find like, all these things happened at the same time. Like the Aki update happened. I got this new like Kitsune, and like I was like, okay, what broke Street Fighter? The update, the fucking you know, the new controller. Coincidence? Turns out that around that time I had set up my printer, because I hadn't set up my printer ever since like I reinstalled like this OS. And there's like a driver in Windows that was basically, it was like doing the equivalent of unplugging and replugging in a USB every 3 seconds. And so I had to like fix that driver. And I was like, okay. DSP was right, dude. Okay, anyway. How do I slow this down? How do I slow this down? There, cute. Okay. Yeah, so I'm never gonna use a printer again. So I'm just gonna, I 2-0'd this guy, and I'm gonna just find out every fuck up I did. Every single fuck up I did, because there were many. What's the frame data on that? I'm actually curious now. Let's show. Dude, where is it? Oh, there's. Zanshu, Grid. I think he like crushed me here if I remember right. Rock. And then he just punched me. Oh yeah, like most of my costume mods broke, so I had to keep what I could, but it wasn't a lot. But yeah, and this guy was like blocking every fucking DI that I did, like every single one. Rock. Jab, spiral arrow. Okay, blocked. What do I do? Okay, so that is like super suboptimal. Unless I'm going for a safe jump setup. Because I just learned a safe jump setup. So I'm doing this thing right now, right? Where I'm just throwing out random shit. And it's like really bad. And I don't know how to fix it. That's the reason why even when I win these games, I'm not getting better. Because I'm still making huge fuck ups. So I don't even feel good when I win anymore. Because I'm not winning like on my terms. I'm winning basically because of what I consider luck. Like I should have anti-aired there, I didn't do anything. That was a really bad dive kick, by the way. That guy probably could have punished that dive kick. Okay, that was like a huge fuck up. That was supposed to be a cannon spike. And then what do? I just rock out of it because that's what scrubs do, I guess. I don't want to get into Masters. I don't belong in Masters. If I get into Masters, then it really just goes to show that like any fucking scrub can get into Masters. Like, I hope I don't get into Masters until I get good at this game. You know? Anyway, so yeah. This thing's not up yet, right? Yeah, okay. So yeah, I guess I can, like, play Master or something. You don't play good people Master until like 1700. Yeah. See, my expectation is if I ever do somehow get into Master, I'll immediately drop to probably like 1200 MR, something like that. Which would mean that I would go on a huge losing streak, which would mean I'd get depressed. But like, I have that expectation, so hopefully I wouldn't get that depressed. Like, because if I scrub my way into Masters, then that's the only thing that makes sense, right? All right, I don't know. We'll just give it a shot, and then I'll just try to be. What I need to learn how to do is just to not care. So people say they like smoke weed and it makes them not care. Well, I need to learn how to not care without smoking weed. Wait, another Chun?
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Oh, he did a low first. Yeah, that's pretty random.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Like, just shit like that, dude. Like, actual scrub shit, dude. Yeah, like, why did I do that? Sometimes I don't know why I push the buttons that I push, you know? Like, I guess that's what they call, like, autopilot, right? I'm, like, way too bad at this game to be doing autopilot shit right now, you know?
Fighters ready. Engage.
that shit. Like, he's just neutral jumping and it kills me. Oh, shit. Lucky. See? That was luck. That was actually luck. I mean, all I thought to myself is hit him with something that hits far away.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
I need to stop like doing that. Like I'm not in fucking like scrub town anymore. Well, I am, but you know what I mean. Like people are able to deal with that now. I mean, I'm able to deal with that now. Oh, dude. Look at that shit. These mods give me an advantage. Some kind of advantage, sure. Okay, well that was supposed to be super. That was luck. There you go. That was luck.
Cammy wins.
Once again. Or is it up yet? Yeah, hello, villager. Do I ever do a cam? What, like a face cam? No.
Training room.
Did these load? Yeah. So I don't have her costume mod's broken, but her hair mod is still there, and her hair mod is the important part, and this mod works. Am I East Coast or West Coast? I'm West Coast. Where did I... on my Twitter? You're talking about, I'm talking about this, right? Talking about this thing? It's here. Post it in chat. There you go. Okay, so it's like I don't know how to learn, I guess, in this game at least. Cause like, okay, like for example, right? I'm like, okay, so maybe the way to maybe I need a flowchart. So if I start with X, then based on what I want, then I do Y, right? The thing is that middle part, what I want, what I really, really want, it could be the case that I just can't I just can't like decide that on the fly. It's like, let's say I get a jump and attack like this, right? A lot of the times I do this. Well, not that bad. Well, sometimes. Like something like that. 18, 20 damage, right? When I could do like... like this. So that costs, what, 5 bars and dealt over twice as much damage, right? So it's like a resource thing, right? I'm like, so do I want to use the resources? And the answer is usually yes. But it's like, that decision-making isn't automatic for me yet. Yeah, this is a Jade mod, not with a Y, but... So, like... And then, you know, and then I've got a safe jump setup now that I literally haven't used because I just can't, like, incorporate it. Even though it's really easy to. Because any hit that starts from here, so if it's like a punish or from a drive rush... That's a safe jump. And it's so easy. I've been looking for a fucking safe jump with Cammy, and that's it. That. You can just do a thing. No, they were on Xbox? Okay, cool. I was wondering that, Skateshon. Thanks for looking at that. Because like I was like, you can check if you go to DSP's stream and like look, or if you have an Xbox or a PS5, you can look it up yourself. Because you can just do process of elimination, right? So yeah. All right, daily wraps up. Dude, it's a 4-minute daily wrap. Holy shit. It's pretty crazy. Volume down. Just watch it real quick. Just watch it super quick. I guess he didn't hit the $50 on the night stream, right? Because I remember him, he kept saying like, oh, let's keep that momentum going. Let's keep that. I'm like, what, momentum of $50 a stream? Great momentum, dude. Very cool, man. Yeah, because he had that like so far this whole week, I guess, or some bullshit.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome.
Okay, so counter on. All right, let's just get shit real quick.
To the daily wrap for what was Tuesday, the 3rd of October, 2023. This is going to be a fast one, and the reason being, I filmed an extra video tonight. I actually did my
what?
Scream 5 for my React channel, DSP React.
What?
I turned everything off. I shut everything down. I sit down on my computer. All I got to do is upload the videos, and I'm done. And I realized I didn't film the daily wrap. I'm like, oh no. So I had to turn everything back on, redo all the streaming stuff. Like, oh boy. Anyway.
What? So you literally turn on your computer, right? You hit the on button, and then you open this program called OBS, and then you click a button on OBS, and it says like start video or start recording. It's like literally a 3-step process. So I don't know what the fuck you're crying about, dude.
Here's today in summary. Great level 1 podcast. No real game news to talk about outside of maybe 1 or 2 very minor update stories like Game Pass games coming out. But we
I thought so too.
From a viewer that we have implemented called the suggestion box. This is a thread that I am now going to post up once a month.
Oh yeah, I saw
on
that.
DSP Gaming,
where
you guys are going to be able to post up your
No, wait on.
fast one. And
Okay, just really quick.
Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 3rd of October, 2023. This is going to be a fast one, and the reason being, I filmed an extra video tonight. I actually did my review of Scream 5 for my React channel.
Wait, there's one. Wait, was the one before that a face touch?
October 2023. This is going to be a fast one, and the reason being, I filmed an extra video tonight. I actually did my review of Scream 5.
Wait, that was a face touch. That was for sure a face touch. Right? Like that's contact.
5 for my React channel, DSP React.
And then that was one. Right here. That's 2. No?
An extra video tonight. I actually did my review of Scream 5.
You guys are fucks, man. Yo, where's my shit? Oh, you bitch. Hang on. Dude, where's my fucking shit? Here. Where is it? Bro, Where the fuck are you? Transform bit to screen. Hello? Where's my fucking zoom? It's like totally fucked up. My guy. Oh, you're such a bitch, dude. Transform, reset, transform. Transform. Center to screen. It's just not gonna exist anymore, huh? It's just like, kill yourself? Cool, there it is. Man, God is definitely fucking real. Okay. Thanks. Dude, that's fucking contact. I don't know what you're fucking smoking, dude. That's fucking contact right here. Why would he just put his thumb there for no fucking reason? The argument you should make is where's his chin start and where does it end? You know, whatever. You can have it. Fuck you guys. Alright. Wait, actually, since I got this up. Okay. Oh my god, look at this dude. Yeah. Okay.
5 for my...
Okay, alright.
React channel, DSP reacts.
Alright, so that's one. Right there. Alright. Okay. Alright. We're back on track.
I turned everything off. I shut everything down. I sit down on my computer. All I gotta do is upload the videos and I'm done. And I realize I didn't film the daily wrap. I'm like, oh.
Okay, so that's two. Alright, we're here.
Oh no. So I just
Two.
back on, redo all the streaming stuff. Like, oh boy. Anyway.
Start.
Here's today in summary. Great level 1 podcast. No real game news to talk about outside of maybe 1 or 2 very minor update stories like Game Pass games coming out. But we had an interesting suggestion from a viewer that we have implemented called the suggestion box. This is a thread that I am now going to post up once a month on DSP Gaming, where you guys are going to be able to post up your suggestions for improvement. Do you have games you'd like to see me play? Do you have something that you think I could improve in my setup? A change to my schedule? All kinds of stuff. That could be possible
All kinds of stuff.
That I could do something to improve my content here on the channel. Notably, I would love feedback on merchandise stores who may be willing to make merch for me.
This fucking loser's gonna try to shill merch again? Okay, whatever, man.
Considering the fact of what's happened with Teespring, now Spring, and how basically they completely unprofessionally dealt with me 2.5 years ago, I would like to deal with a company that's more mature than that. Anyway,
More mature than that.
you'll see what I'm talking about if you watch the podcast from this morning. Give it a look. Then we jumped back into Resident Evil 4 Remake's Separate Ways DLC, which is funny because, again, everyone's saying, oh, that DLC is like 5 hours long. We are over 6 hours into it. I haven't finished Chapter 5, and the game has 7 chapters. And I'm not dying tons or anything like that. You know, every once in a while I'll die.
Why are his eyes always, like, half squinting at you? Why are his eyes always like that? I've never, like, pondered that question.
Die. But it's not like I'm stuck on anything. I've been making very solid progress the entire...
And 3. He's always about to cry. Because he's drinking.
time I've been playing. I think what it is when you tend to play for an audience, you're reading all the logs, you're exploring a little bit more, I'm interacting with my audience, it takes longer. And
he's looking directly at a full blast ring light.
So,
maybe he needs the gunner glasses on.
6 hours in, we're not done yet. We actually ended at a boss fight just like last stream, where I ended at a boss fight and couldn't finish it. Same exact thing happened today, so it looks like we're going to have to do
Dude, this dude's fucking flashing gang signs at me. Oh. Great job, dude. Are you gonna wipe it on your shirt after? You gonna wipe it on your shirt after? You got all that snot on your fucking hand?
Another major stream, or
So you literally just put this part, like this part of your hand was in your fucking nostrils collecting snot, right? If I just go back, I don't know.
same exact thing happened today. So it looks like we're gonna have to do.
So that fucking part of your hand is like inside your fucking nose, like picking up fucking snot, right?
Have to do either another major stream or
And then you just put it up to your fucking mouth. Great.
maybe a night stream or two.
Cute.
Finish up this playthrough moving forward. Had a great time with it though. Really, it's an enjoyable DLC, just as good as the original game earlier this year. I hope you'll give it a look. Tonight, the late stream was Starfield. 2 hours of progression. That was fun because it was very different from the last many streams that I've done. Focusing in on Sam Coe and his original mission to kind of get him
Sam Coe
follower, and then continuing on with that. I just kept doing constellation missions for about 2 hours tonight. We got to an interesting part in the plot without spoiling that China changes the gameplay and mechanics.
That China changes what? What about China?
We got to an interesting part in the plot without spoiling that China changes the gameplay and mechanics of the game. And I was like, oh, something changes the gameplay mechanics of the game? I didn't even know that. I thought that it was going to be the same the whole game. And I was happy for that. Maybe it'll make the game a little bit more interesting moving forward. We'll see.
What?
But it was a great stream. Overall today, pretty solid. We did not hit the tips goal tonight.
Oh. You're really going to bring this up, huh?
On the late stream. It's only the one stream all week that we haven't. I'm not complaining or
You brought it up for no reason.
crying about it. It's been a great week so far. It's all good. I did film my review of Scream 5 tonight, and that will be uploading momentarily to DSP Reacts. So if you're interested in that review, it's going to go live shortly. And then the review of for future Halloween movies as well as Scream 6 will go live over the next couple of weeks. I hope you'll check those out over there.
Fucking, like... What are you, fucking square dancing or something, man? What are you doing?
And that's that. Tomorrow, fun day as we go into endgame content of Lies of P. Apparently, the final stage is the
I'm
TARDIS.
a little teapot, short and stout.
More ranked Blanca level, more ranked master level gameplay with Blanca in Street Fighter 6. We'll see how that goes. All right, everyone.
What?
Have a good night. Told you it would be a short one. Peace out. See you in the morning for Lies of P and the podcast. Later.
Die in your sleep. Okay. Well, that was cool. Okay, I guess A-Gang wins. Well, that was easy. Time to buy a PC and new copy of SF. Can he play SF on his mini PC? Can he, like, finagle that? Like, it's not that much of an intensive game, is it? Like, I don't know the specs of his mini PC. You can't even install that fucking FGC OS shit. I literally played it on my Steam. Your Steam Deck's probably better than his mini PC. Although, I guess I don't know, though. I literally don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass. I like, literally don't know the specs on it. What's it called? Does anyone actually know the model of that fucking thing? I'm, like, actually a little bit curious now. Or, like, where I'd be able to find that? I don't know, it's kind of a nerd question, I guess. Or is it some, like, random, like, ding-dong-die China bullshit that doesn't have a fucking, like... Yeah, alright. Very cool. Something 5. Okay. Alright, I'm not getting anything helpful. Alright, well, I tried. Hello, Zeltash. Alright. Okay, maybe what I'll do is I'll like play a match and then get sad and then watch a DSP related thing and then repeat until I learn how to play this video game. I need to work on my anti-airs like really badly. This is like I'm trying to do the fast input, but I'm actually fucking it up more, and it's easier to do the standard input. What's up, Mike? And there's a fucked up dive kick. Fucked up dive kick. Alright. Let's keep going. Where is it? Matchmaking settings. Ranked on.
Here comes a new challenger.
Ah, yes, Krang. Yeah, that's how I feel. When I was practicing it a lot, Papa Smoke, they would still jump in on me, and I'd be like, what's the point, dude? I use a Razer Kitsune gamer brick. I just got it. We're just doing gen riding nonsense. All right. Yep, now I am dead.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Wow. I'm gonna gen ride the whole time, huh? Fucked up dive kick. Oh, it's gonna be critical R2. It might actually kill me.
Ken wins.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Okay, dude.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Like I just tried to anti-air, then I fucked it up. So. cross up jumping? No. You literally only have light kick. Okay. Well, I guess I don't get to practice. Instead, I get to play against JP.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it. Fighters ready. Engage.
Cammy wins!
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Hey, look at that empty jump. You like that? You like that?
Fighters ready. Engage. Final round. Engage.
Dude, where's my fucking air throw? Where's my level 2? Where's my level 3, dude? Why didn't my level 3 come out? Why didn't my level 3 come out? Like, what the fuck? Oh my god, bitch.
Fighters ready. Engage.
What I probably should have done when he kept air throwing me is do a medium, a jumping medium. Like this.
Here comes a new
I think if I did that move, I probably could have got him in the air. I don't know why he had priority on the air grab. I don't know if I was hitting it too fast or too slow or what. I don't know what determines that. I actually don't know the properties of air grabs.
Into the heat of
I
battle.
think about it.
Go for it.
Yeah, just fucking random DP with random DI, faggot. What the fuck? Wow, he just kicked me in the fucking balls.
Fighters ready. Engage. Final round. Engage.
Cammy wins.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
Yep. Okay. I don't know how that happened. I really don't know how that fucking shit happened. I don't know what the startup on that move is. Is it 5? Is it a 5 framer? Yeah, I didn't like it. Yep, if that was a dive kick, then we would have been good.
Final round. Engage.
What the fuck? And mash up. And mashed up.
Cammy wins.
Okay. Break time for DSP stuff. Okay. This will be my way of cooling down. Hello? I can't take air throws. Yeah, I know. I wasn't saying that I could tech air throws. I was saying I can air throw him before he air throws me. And then he just air throwed me fucking 3 times in a row. Actually, hold on. I think this website will tell me what the hitbox is for the air throw. Here. Okay. Oh, the air. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So, I assume it's the same as fucking. I assume JP's is the same, right? Where is he? Yeah, pretty much the same. Except this motherfucker's got long legs. But pretty much the same. So that means that when I was he was above me when I was jumping in. What's this? So target combo. So that's that would be the hitbox. The greens are hurt. I don't know what the blue represents. I actually don't know what the blue represents. Is that where you have to? Is that like you have to get the red in the blue to throw? I actually don't know. Because when I'm looking at like a normal like striking hitbox, it makes more sense. Like this is this is where the damage comes. This is like the hit. This is the hurt box. Dude, the fucking hitbox for the dive kick for Cammy is so fucking shit. I'm actually curious how it looks like for like someone else with a dive kick. Like I don't know, Jury. What's Jury's dive kick look like? There's a retech talking about it with a. If I'm interested, who in DSP's PC? Oh, like review cuck talks about like what model it is. Oh, okay. Thank you. What was I looking for? I was looking for oh yeah, the dive kick. So it'd be special moves. So it'd be what, 214? This? No. Well, it'd need to be in the air. This one. Shirin. Wait. Is this it? It's a follow-up to dive kick. Oh, okay, here we go. Shiku-san. Hitbox on. Oh my god. I don't want to do that. Here, hitbox on. That's so fucking weird looking hitbox too, actually. Maybe all dive kicks have shitty hitboxes. What is this? The fuck is this move? Oh, it's where she's like spinning, right? Vulnerable. Okay, so the blue is the throw box. I see. So if I was looking at it like a throw move, like this, like air throw, this pink would need to be in their blue. So when that fucking JP was air throwing me, even though I was trying to air throw him, that must have been what's happening. Oh wait, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, look, because I was approaching from below, so I was coming in from this angle here. Just imagine this like flipped. the blue, like the grab box it's like higher, right? Like higher proportionally to the green box. So my blue box was coming in contact with this faster than his was coming into contact with mine from the bottom. So that makes sense. Okay. So basically, if they're doing that shit, unless you jump first, don't even fucking bother. See? I'm learning something. But I do think a jumping medium punch would have been the way to go there. I think that might have been the way to go. I guess depending on how I timed it. No, I know what... You know what would have been the... I always forget this move exists. Except sometimes I don't, but I usually do. So Cammy has a really weird jumping medium kick. And this would have been the move to use. Right here. Look. This one. I never ever jumping medium kick, but look at the fucking hitbox on it. It goes like way above you, like diagonally. So the only time you ever use this is if they have the high ground advantage. You'll actually beat high ground advantage with this move specifically, and it has like a long range too, and it's disjointed. So this would have been the play. Okay. I'm not going to remember any of that, so that's cool. All right. Do you want to watch this fucking Scream review? All right. Watch this. Is there any audio? Okay, so here's the startup. DSP reacts for 10 seconds. No sound. Okay, no fucking sound. And then we transition into this, whatever the fuck this is. The best react channel on YouTube. Lowercase. And then we start with this. Ah, yes. Very professional. This is what we might call curated content.
What is up, everyone? Phil here. Welcome to DSP Reacts, and welcome to another horror movie review.
I've never seen this movie, by the way.
At least one horror movie review a week over the course of October 2023, if not more, time permitting. You know, it's really more about me having the time to sit down, formulate my thoughts,
yeah,
review, than watch the movies.
Yeah, totally.
And continuing on with the pattern of clap.
Dude, why is this? Oh, he just uploaded this, so it's not HD yet. What if? Now, call me crazy. What if I hit refresh? Oh. Hang on, I'll play like a match real quick while it like you know, gets to not shitty quality. How's that? I need as many pixels. Like, there's already so few pixels. I need as many pixels as I can get with this fucker. Well, it'll be shitty, but it'll have more pixels. And if there's one thing I love, it's pixels. Okay. Alright, let's lose real quick. Let's see. Dude, why? The UI, I'll never get used to this UI, dude. Never, ever.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh boy, this will be fun. There is one. I'm pretty sure there is one, Francisco. I'm pretty sure I've seen one before. Oh, that'd be great, Mike. I love Minecraft. Huh? What? Oh.
Into the heat of battle. Go for it.
What the fuck? What the fuck? See, like that was a major error.
Fighters ready. Engage.
Cammy wins.
Oh. So what happened in the corner that I fucked up? It was, well, it was the other corner. So I'm pretty sure I punished a failed grab or something. So yeah, the optimal punish in the corner is this. Well, I always fuck up this part, but you end with that, so it's like this. Like that. 3528. I think I can get it higher, but like a little bit. There, 3528. All right, I added 51 damage to that. Every little bit helps. Okay, is this shit in HD yet? Let me check. Dude, it's still 360. Pajit, what do we fucking pay you for, man? Yeah, exactly, Strider. He's like, yeah, he's like, yeah, so yeah, for those of you who don't play fighting games, like when DSP plays it, well, I mean, the thing is that, I mean, like, I actually don't know how he sets his dummy. I don't, because the thing is that even if you don't have wake up, the point of wake up is to test, specifically, like meaty setups. Which I don't know if hopefully he does that when he tries to test fucking meaty setups, right? But as long as you have it on block after first hit, it's gonna make sure your strings are airtight. As long as you have this setup, which is set up by default. Because like if I do a non-airtight thing, like okay, what's this? 2? Okay, like if I do this, like she's gonna block it, right? What am I doing for meaty? Usually dash forward and then crouching heavy punch. So like if I do, I don't know, like this. Well, hold on. I was gonna drive rush there because sometimes I drive rush from there. But yeah. I don't know how meaty that is, but it's probably not as meaty as it could be. But it's kind of like the most basic one. And then if I do a oh, I don't know. If I do like that one's more meaty. I think that one is actually you can tell how meaty something is if you just stop pressing buttons after, right? So if I do like so that's 9. Well, that was a counter hit, so I guess that doesn't count. Oh yeah, he would have to block. That's what he would have to do. Sorry. Just like remembering how to fucking test it. Yeah, so what you do is you make them not do anything on wake up and they'll block already. So it'll be like So this is 1. So this is like a shit. It's a shitty meaty, but it's barely meaty. So it's like the active frames coincide exactly on wake up. See, so I'm +1. But a more meaty setup would be if I ended like that. Like if I did this. If I end with this spiral arrow. See, I'm +3 here. So this is meaty because I think the crouching heavy punch has, yeah, it's got 4 active frames. So this one's meaty up to the 3rd frame. So it's almost as meaty as it can be. And it's an auto timed one too, which is like really useful. But yeah, that's only after a heavy spiral arrow. 60. Dude, this thing is just not going HD, man.
Classic horror movie.
Not even that long of a video. Oh, Pajit. Okay. I'll try one more, and then if it's not, then I'll just watch it. But, okay. Whatever. Like medium spiral arrow to knockdown and medium knuckle for the meaty. Medium knuckle is like... The problem with medium knuckle is that it's -2 on block. So it's like, if you do a meaty with crouching heavy punch, I know it's like predictable, but it's still your turn. That's the thing. The thing about it is it's still your turn because you're +1. So I don't know. Maybe it's like just part of mixing it up. One thing, like, so here's something I never do, right? If I go in with a heavy, like a standing heavy punch, like let's say she blocks it, so I'll put her on block all, and then I'll do reversal, block reversal. We'll do like a is that a 4-frame button for her? Yeah, okay. So if I do so we traded there. So that's heavy knuckle. So normally you want to do heavy knuckle all the time because it's +3 on block, which is awesome, right? But there's a few situations where you want to do medium knuckle, which is actually -2 on block. So one of the times I can think of is if you drive rush in with a standing heavy punch, you can switch. You can do a spin knuckle after, right? Like you can cancel into a spin knuckle. But you see how we're like trading there? If I do medium knuckle, I think I counter hit her. See? But the problem is, if she blocks and doesn't push a button, now I've lost my turn because I'm -2. And it's not a space trap because I'm right fucking next to her. So it's like this game where if you're downloading them, right? And you're like, okay, there's someone who just like does this. I do that, and then like I do this, and we're like trading every time. Then the next time I can go or whatever, and you know, you're good. Wait, what does this end up being? 8. 5. Okay, so then, so then I can do this. So this could convert into this, right? Let's say I drive rush into a block and then do a medium spin knuckle here. I left a gap. Okay. Dude, a literal 1-frame fucking gap. There it is. I'm so bad at linking shit, dude. It's like unbelievable. So you can do that. But, like that. And something I'm trying to figure out is how to do space traps specific for her. Like, I think this is one? No, it's like if she's in the corner. Alright, so if I have her, like, jab after my block string ends, I could do, like... You know, like, I want her to fucking jab there. Let's say I do 2. Let's see, like, shit like that, I don't even fucking know. Like this? No. What if I did that? Oh, it trades. Crouching heavy punches. Well, I'm in. I mean, like, I think it's hard to say what button is good in what situation specifically. I remember there was a video, like, if they're talking when you have someone in the corner, it was like talking about how close do you want to be. And I remember someone, it might have been like Sajam. I think he said you want to be right under this. You want to be right under the clock. Because you can hit them with your medium buttons and they can't go back. And my heavy button will hit from here. It's kind of good to know, actually. So you're kind of like safe from their light buttons. The great thing about, like, so if you want to talk about buttons that are good when the opponent's in the corner, standing medium kick. That's where you want to be. Because standing medium kick, right? It has enough, like, it's minus on block, as it would be. But the thing is, it has so much fucking pushback, they can't hit you with a light after. So you can literally space trap with standing medium kick against light buttons. But the thing is, you can't cancel it. So, wait, what if I did this? Well, I mean, like, she's standing. What about, like, if I did this? Oh, that might work. What if I did, like, this? Okay, so I'd have to convert that. So it'd be like this. It'd be like... For their... I mean, I have a specific thing that I practice for jump outs. It's like, it'd be, if I turn this off. So, let's see. We'll have them do, so what can they do? They can do like an, okay, so it can be like neutral jump. So, let's see. Vertical jump. You've got vertical jump, you've got forward jump, you've got I'm not going to do ODDP because that would... So this is practicing like this is practicing a throw loop specifically. So we'll have them do a tech. We'll have them tech the throw. So it'll be like normal throw, and if they're teching, then there's going to be a delay of like, you know, 5 to 7 frames usually. If I assume they know how to tech a throw, or do a delay tech rather. So like this would be like my practice thing, right? So I would throw them. Right, and then they throw tech. And you throw them again. Right, so that would be my forward jump. I never do this. I practice it so much and I never do it because I suck. Right. No. Oh, I did. Oh, whoops. I did the medium one on accident. Whoops. You want to do the light one there. You always want to do the light one there. But yeah, that's how I would practice that specifically. So if I'm waiting for her to do the neutral jump so I can show you what it's supposed to look like. There. Might be able to light arrow and punish counter there. Where, here? Wait, on which part? What's it? Okay, this is -1. I've always been... So, it's not my turn here. I always kind of thought it was my turn still for some reason. I thought it was 0, but it's actually -1. That's actually kind of good to know. Because from here, I would do a... I would do a light arrow, like this. And I'd be like... Wait, but... It's kind of a space trap, isn't it? Because, like, can he jab from there? I don't even know how to fucking switch over to him. Because, like, this thing actually has less buttons.
A few series that have been rebooted. Tonight, I'm going to...
Why is Dave talking? Why is my printer moving? Is my, like, house haunted? Dude, I saw that... My fucking wife wanted to watch that fucking Alien movie that came out on Hulu. The fucking No One Can Save You. That movie was so fucking scary, dude. I was so fucking scared. I was like, why do you fucking make me watch scary movies? Motherfucker. But yeah, I think this would be a space trap. I'm pretty sure it would be. 7+7. Crouching. Oh yeah, right. Oh yeah. No, I actually would definitely be able to convert that shit. Like if I did a block reversal. Here. So what did I do? I did I did, oh, right, here it is, right? Right. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, because, so the thing is, any crouching medium punch that connects, you can cancel into a heavy spiral. It like doesn't even have to be a counter hit at all. You can actually convert this into a heavy spiral at any time, which is kind of cool. Yeah. All right. This shit's got to be fucking HD now. Ah, yes, it is. Okay. Space horror, dude. Space horror scares me so much, dude. I think space horror out of every horror genre, like subgenre, scares me the most. Like I actually believe that. So like this one especially was like super fucking scary to me. I don't know why. I don't know why exactly. I mean, space has always like fascinated me and shit, but like from a horror genre subgenre perspective, it's always scared the shit out of me too. Oh my god, fucking Event Horizon, please. Or even there was this really shitty horror movie I saw as a kid. It was called The Forgotten. Anyone ever fucking heard of that movie? The Forgotten movie. This one it had Mrs. What's her name in it. And so like the synopsis of this movie is like there's a lady with like a kid, and then all of a sudden her kid like disappears, and like no one remembers that she fucking had it, and then she starts finding like evidence that like her kid was there, but it was like covered up, like there's like wallpaper in the kid's room and shit, and it's like fucking aliens. And this movie's fucking terrible, but it like scared the fucking shit out of me when I was younger. All right, we're gonna watch this shit now.
Horror movie series that have been rebooted. Tonight, I'm going to review Scream 5.
The movies like Scream and Hall. I mean, they're still scary because I'm like literally scared of everything, right? So if you make a scary movie, it'll scare me because I'm a pussy. But like, it's scary because I'm a pussy, but it's not scary because like I'm actually horrified. Does that make sense?
Last year in 2022, when it was originally released, just Scream. And much like a lot of horror series that tried to reboot the series with just the original name, it can definitely cause some confusion. Scream was a really awesome horror movie that came out in the 1990s. And the reason
Sunshine.
it was so unique is because it was...
My little sister loves that movie, and my older sister hates that movie. That's what I know about Sunshine. And I know the general plot synopsis.
Self-aware of how horror movies work, and established a set of rules on how to survive or how to do really irresponsible things and essentially get murdered quick. The movie was unique because it had twists and turns in the plot. You didn't really know who the killers were. It wasn't cliche.
Can you stop touching your head? Can you stop touching your head?
Or that's Michael Myers or
my
Freddy
sister not
Krueger.
along. Well, that's all sisters.
Mystery killer. And the whole movie was a whodunit, pointing fingers at, you know, who actually is the murderer. And at the end, through a lot of gore and a lot of death, twist ending, pretty cool.
Gore and death.
Really kind of started a whole new idea of what the classic slasher horror movie should be.
It did?
Well, the Scream franchise went on to have 3 movies in its original trilogy over the next...
Oh, he was talking about the original Scream.
That all did pretty good at the box office, but at the end of the third one, people realized it was time to kind of wrap up that plot. They tried to revive the series in 2011 with Scream 4. And when Scream 4 came out, man...
And Siege Mode.
Hit with a lot of backlash and criticism, mostly because the movie had...
Why is he doing a movie review? Why are you doing this, Dave?
Had really kind of thrown away a lot of the established lore and tropes that was part of the series all along. It had a new lead instead of Sidney Prescott, the girl from that hometown who was always stalked by this ghost-faced...
Fine, I put review in several air quotes.
The characters weren't as interesting.
He doesn't like video
many
games.
of them have really interesting ties to the original cast.
Why doesn't he do reviews of like retro video games or some shit? Like games that from his childhood that he loves so much, and then he doesn't have to fucking play them. He can just do like a gay little you know, review of it and then move on with his
That was
life.
one of the cool things about
He
the
hates
original
those too?
trilogy is
Oh,
that you had these recurring characters. You know, Dewey, who was the deputy in town who ends up trying to stop the killer and gets thwarted at every turn. The news reporter Gail Weathers, who is continuously covering the story of the Ghostface killer and keeps getting sucked into the realm of it. Of course, Sydney and her whole family, who get pulled into it repeatedly. You never knew if the
you can review Ball Blazers. Yeah, he can do a co-review with his dad.
as well as other supporting characters along the way.
Can you stop moving your hands around, please?
Scream 4 really threw it on its head. Now, without spoiling,
Why not? Just
basically,
spoil it. Go ahead.
not like who the killer was in Scream 4. I saw Scream 4 around 2011, 2012. I, too, thought it was absolutely ridiculous. Now, not to say that the Scream movies are hyper-realistic.
He's got to have so much grease on his fucking fingers after touching his head that much.
But at the same time, they follow lines of logic. And if you've been following the lines of logic of Scream up to that point, Scream 4 didn't really make sense. Let's put it that way. So after Scream 4 was essentially hit with tons of criticism and saying, wow, they really ran this franchise into the ground. I wish they never revived it. It's now been 11 years since they made a Scream movie. 2011 all the way to 2022. So when Scream 5 came out,
right. You gonna take a sip? You should take a sip.
It's going to be a return to form. One of these new series rebooted. See, it's Scream, not Scream 5, but it is still the continuation of the plot line of the original 4 movies. Much like the original movies, this movie is very meta and very fourth wall breaking. Once again, the characters in the movie know that essentially they're in a horror movie. In fact, one of the running parodies that have been going on throughout the Scream franchise is that there's a movie series called Stab in the movie.
Wow.
That's representative of what's happening in real life.
Wow.
After the fact, which is weird. Imagine if you were in Friday the 13th and there was something called Hockey Mask Killer playing at the movie theater, where the hockey mask killer was outside named Jason Voorhees killing some people in the street. That's essentially what happens in the Scream franchise. So, when they announced that they were going to reboot it, I think a lot of people were skeptical. I didn't see this last year. I actually just saw it for the first time the other night. I don't want to spoil much of the plot, but I will say some generalities. If you're interested in this, do my best to not spoil it for you, because I feel that the intricacies of the whodunit plot in Scream movies is one of the best parts about it.
Imagine if you are in the world of Friday the 13th and they release a movie called The Guy.
General plot points. For
and it's
example,
just a DSP movie.
There is a new protagonist. There is a new family of people intertwined with the ghost-faced killer.
Wow.
And it's not Sidney Prescott and her group of friends.
Yeah, he looks looking like a motherfucker.
New, family of people. A girl at the beginning of the movie.
Do they have a cat? Are they like a real family?
Then her sister, who lives out of town, is kind of forced back into town to see what the heck's going on with her sister, who was just...
Yeah, you don't have to tell me that, though, in a movie review.
This big entanglement, you know?
Entanglement.
The girl's friends? Is it something else going on?
Wow.
We'll find out in a very general way. Long story short, the whole goal here is to get the whole...
Is to get the tips to 150.
Okay? So, who is Ghostface? Why is Ghostface killing people in this town again?
I don't know.
What is the relationship?
Why?
Is there even a relationship, or is it a total stranger? Over the course of the movie, it's interesting because I'd say the whole entire...
Jason walks in and the camera's on. Camera's on the whole time, huh?
About new characters.
I don't even know.
Right? These two sisters.
Hello.
Attacked, and why they're being attacked, and then their friends and stuff like that. Over the course of the movie, more people start to be murdered. But why are they being murdered? What's the motive? That's part of the whodunit mystery. Now... this already is known publicly, so I'm not spoiling much here. I mean, you can look at the poster for yourself. Some of the original characters from the original Scream movies are in this. Dewey, Gail Weathers, and Sidney Prescott are all in the movie. They're pulled back into this web. Dewey is recruited by the newcomers as an expert on what's going on, basically trying to get him to help them figure out who the killer is and stop it. Sidney and Gail Weathers really don't want to be part of it, but they get pulled in other different ways into the web.
The web.
The movie has a lot of meta stuff. Again, fourth wall breaking. A lot of the characters are actually either relatives or friends. Or
is he stupid? Yes, he is. He's incredibly stupid.
And there's even some other returning.
He's an incredibly unintelligent person.
That are in it. And definitely this movie has stakes and consequences. And what I will say is, without consequences, again, actual returning major characters do die. Okay.
Wow.
That's huge. in a lot of these movie series, everyone seems to be safe, right? How many horror movie series have returning characters? Oh, I don't care. They're going to be fine by the end of the movie. Not in this one. And that's an interesting spin because it means that it's actually more interesting when you know no one has plot armor. Okay?
Plot armor. Do you have plot armor?
I will say this, the new cast
I will say
is
thus.
interesting and good.
Interesting and good.
And I will actually say this as well.
Interesting
Sadly,
and
some of the
good.
returning characters, I feel, just aren't up to it anymore or don't do a very good job. I'll give you some examples here. Okay? Dewey. His character actually has a really great plot line in this movie, and I feel is actually probably the best character. I was happy to see him back and to see him essentially take on almost like a hero role in the movie.
A hero role.
The characters of Gale Weathers and Sidney Prescott, honestly, they don't really do much. By the time that they come back into the movie's plot, they're just like extra bodies to be put in the way of the killer. They don't really do much. They don't have many intelligent thoughts or ideas of how to stop.
Sounds
the
like
killer.
you.
They're just there because they're there. And even at the end of the movie, like as you see everyone else acting around them, you can tell that these actresses, Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox, really haven't done this recently. They don't really do a very good job, honestly. Like I said, they kind of look like mannequins standing around. They don't look scared. They don't act. I mean, their acting in the previous movies was leaps and bounds above anything that they did in this movie. I'm not sure what happened and why they didn't prepare them to kind of jump back into these roles. I think they could have done a much better job. Overall, I really liked the movie. Although, there are some pet peeves.
Cool. Is this over? Dude, this is only halfway. That's a little over halfway.
To form. Unlike Scream 4, where so many new characters were thrown at you, and it really didn't feel like there were stakes because these are all new characters you don't care about. In this one, because you have the combination of returning characters as well as new characters, and there are interesting ties between them. Again, without spoiling, there are direct connections between the new cast and the old cast, and it's interesting to see that because it kind of ties the two.
Yeah, can you keep your hands still?
Plot lines together. And that was neat to see that. And I will definitely say this, okay?
Wow, mega face touch.
They needed to do this because if they
like he just pulled a bunch of fucking hair from his fucking chin right here. Look at this. Like he's just grabbing it and pulling it as hard as he can.
Okay.
Yeah, just rip it out. You got plenty to spare, dude. Just rip it right out. There you go.
To do this because if they once again did Scream 5, okay, we're going back to basics. We're going to bring back the original cast and it's only about them again. I do feel like it wouldn't have been as interesting. At some point, you need to move on from the past, and it was cool to see a whole new group of protagonists kind of picking up the reins for where this franchise is going to go in the future.
Yeah.
And
I want to watch that.
There for the sake of being there.
I want to watch that fucking Cannon Brothers thing he did. I haven't seen that on stream.
Movies, and that's a good thing.
I went through like a part of it that I was unable to watch it the whole way through in one sitting.
Your disbelief.
So there's like gaps in it because
as general as I can without spoiling the plot. There's one
like that clip. I think Hate Army clipped it. I don't think at any point in my life I ever wanted him dead more than when I was watching that clip. By like a lot. So I'm gonna watch that whole thing and I'm gonna watch it on stream
because everyone's at risk. Then there proceeds to be like a 10 to 15 minute scene where the cops don't show up. Where were they? you know, oh my God, bloody murder! Everyone converge on this house. Where are the cops? They take so long. Of course, they're too late to help, right? And then there's another situation where they're supposed to be
speed it up.
under a protective custody, yet somehow, of course, the killer gets to them. How? I don't know.
Oh no!
And then there's another scene, and this is really ridiculous. And if I explained the full reason why this scene is ridiculous, it would kind of spoil. But let me just put it this way.
Yeah, say it. All right, we'll watch it.
The killers in these movies are kind of superhuman for a while, but then at the end, when it's revealed who they are, it's supposed to be like realistic. Here's why.
They're superhuman?
The reason why you believe that Ghostface was able to do what they did.
That sounds like a spoiler.
Guys who maybe are hopped up on drugs. It kind of makes sense. Okay, these kids are kind of nuts. Maybe they're just out of their minds. They're doing drugs.
You can't watch them attack people like that. Yeah.
In this movie, there's a scene where the killer...
I mean, the thing is, Killer Grooves, it's like... It's like
gets injured, and then it's never addressed for the rest of the movie, as if it never happened. Huh? You blatantly were hurt in the scene. You could see it happen. And it's like it never had, the killers never happens later on, like it's just forgotten. And I didn't like that's a plot hole. Sorry, the killer should be injured. At least they should be giving away an indication that they were hurt. Nothing. It's perfectly fine. Like were they Wolverine with a healing factor? It doesn't really make much sense. And then
Does
later
it?
on, of course,
Does it
as you know,
really?
there's always a reveal of who the character is, or the killer is, and it's. I'll just put it this way.
Turns out it was little Billy.
Because it doesn't
Oh.
really make sense to some of the other stuff that happened earlier in the movie. That's all I'm going to say. Some of
Okay.
you will understand if you've seen the movie or if you're going to see the movie. Again, I don't want to spoil the whole plot for you guys. But overall, I still found it highly enjoyable, I should say.
Enjoying?
Even with the things that were like, again, when you go into a movie like this, you have to suspend your disbelief. But at the same time, it's kind of a cop-out, especially a whodunit, where you're trying to guess who's the killer, and at the end, you're like, oh, now how did that make sense? It doesn't, right? So that kind of got me. But at the same time, I really liked the movie. But here's the thing. This was the reboot, right? This was the one where they brought back Sydney, they brought back Gale, they brought back Dewey. There was other returning characters as well that aren't even probably on this poster.
No, see, the thing is, Killer Grooves, like, that would be true if DSP #1 knew what he was talking. Like, the Cannon Brothers got a fucking, like, medal or, like, trophy from the city of fucking Las Vegas and shit. DSP is just some fucking little small-time retard yelling at people who don't even, like, know who he is at this point. That's the thing. That's why it's okay from that angle to me, because no one gives a fuck about what this fucking retard has to say. It's just people like us who listen to it and, like, get really fucking irritated.
6, which just came out this year, have returning characters again. Do you want?
And that's how it should be, honestly.
I think it was nice to see them back, but man, like I said, especially with some of the bad acting of Nev Campbell and Courtney Cox, really not fitting into the roles and kind of just being extra bodies or mannequins.
Yeah, he's a literal fly.
I didn't feel it from them at all, and I get it, the nostalgia factor. This was the movie to tie the original plot to a new plot so that it could continue on. I'm okay with that.
And you can see how hard he's like malding during the fucking thing when we watch
rather
it.
than
You'll
keep
see.
going back to the tropes of the old cast members. So I hope that happens.
You can tell he's just so the
Overall,
fucking like
if you're a fan
envy,
of the original Scream movies, you're gonna like
the
this.
fucking realization that he's amounted to nothing in his
No, I
entire
think so.
fucking life.
You
All that
absolutely
shit,
need
it's
to know
all
who the
there.
characters are to understand the context of what's going on in this movie. And you know, a lot of people also, I feel,
Yeah,
probably
basically
would have
Killer
issues
Grooves.
with the ending.
Yeah, pull your
Right?
pull your
the
like
actual identity of the
mustache
killer and
hair.
Why the killer kills.
Yeah, are you done
I
yet?
didn't have much
Almost.
issue with it
Almost
because
done.
I'm so used to horror movies. But I think if people are looking for
I'm
like,
obligated to watch this at the
concrete
end
stuff, you may be a little upset.
in case like he
Maybe-
ropes or
maybe-
something
I
at
don't
the
know, maybe
end.
they're just trying to go
Someone's got to
for
see it.
what was in the first movie. Because again, I think everyone's seen Scream 1 at this point. And basically the killer's motives at the end of the first movie are kind of ridiculous. They're actually not very logical.
Not very logical.
In this movie, there is supposed to be logic behind it, but then it's, let me put it this way, it's just not the best reason. So, I don't know. I think some people might have issue with that. I liked it still. I really liked it. As a reinvigoration of the franchise, I think it went in the right direction. And I'm very curious now to see the next one from this year, because that one came out within like a year of the one before. They put that together fast, right?
Yes.
So I'm curious, does it live up to how good Scream 5 was, or is it way worse? now that I guess these former cast members are no longer in it. So Scream 5, I enjoyed it. I didn't love it, but I certainly didn't hate it. It is way better than Scream 4. Scream 4, I did not like at all. This movie, I was enjoying. I think that they had some love and attention to the original characters and original plots with those callbacks. That's why they did them. I do hope that they move on from that now in the future. But I did enjoy it, and I'm actually very intrigued in Scream 6 now that I've seen Scream 5. If you haven't seen Scream in a long time, this is a good one to jump back into. You can even skip 4.
Aren't these movies made for fucking like teenagers? And you know, that like half give a shit.
Or I just find it funny. I'm not even kidding you. In the movie, they outright are making fun of Scream 4, but not really. They're making fun of the latest Stab movie. And they're saying, oh, you see, the protagonist sucks and the killer sucks. It's hilarious. They're making fun of their own movie by saying that, admitting that Scream 4 was terrible and that they wanted to get back to what people liked about the franchise. So I'm happy that they did that with Scream 5. Give it a look. If you like the originals, I think you'll like it.
Like from the horror that I consume in current year, it's not going to be like slasher shit, dude. I don't know. It's like, I mean, this shit doesn't make me think. I get like scared and shit. I'm very susceptible to fucking jump scares. I just saw this movie in the theater. What's it fucking called? It's called A Haunting in Venice. So like my wife wanted to watch it. I'm like, that sounds like a scary movie. And she's like, yeah, you know, it's not really, but maybe it is. I'm like, okay. It turns out it's not a scary movie. It's like a mystery type of movie. But the thing is, it has a lot of jump scares in it.
All right.
But it's a good movie.
Review Scream 5. Not many or any spoilers in there this time around. So I hope that you enjoyed the review. I will be back soon, within the next week or so, with another review. Now, what I was going to do is alternate, but I'm not sure.
It's a fun, dumb movie. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't like horror movies. So if I'm going to watch a horror movie, it has to have a little bit more something. That's for like an autist like me. You're allowed to like slasher movies.
Remember, please like the video, leave
You're
comments,
absolutely
let me know
allowed
what you
to.
thought about Scream 5.
I envy you.
Thank you all.
I
and I'll see
envy you.
soon for another horror movie review.
Click. Aren't you supposed to have music? Oh. Isn't it supposed to go like bomp, 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 or something? Like, I have a thing. It's supposed to look like this.
See you next time.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess, fuck you then. Alright, let me go find that thing then. You get scared too, that's the fun part. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It becomes one of those things. I guess that's the cliche, right? Like, you have your hand over your eyes, but you still, like, look through the cracks because you can't stop watching. That's kind of like how I am with it. I get so scared. Alright. I think it's here somewhere, probably. This one. 12 minutes.
The hate army.
It's the hate army, bro.
Hate army.
Shout out to hate.
Good vibes to the
Shout
hate
out to
army.
hate.
Shout out to hate.
Got turned to ash.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out for hate.
Okay, what is
I
it?
do cover my eyes when I watch it. And you know what? My wife is such a bitch, dude. I'm like watching something really scary in the movie theater. This is like before COVID when we went to the movies like every other week. And I'm like covering my eyes and she'll like pull my hands away from my face. I'm like, don't fucking touch me, bitch.
In fighting games, performing the Daigo parry or certain combos requires precise timing. Press an input a moment too early or too late.
Why roll back netcode?
I'll say it like that, dude.
On both screens.
I said, bitch.
Unless the delay between both players is very short, but not everyone has super good internet connections, and not everyone lives in the same region. If everyone could play offline together, lag wouldn't be a problem.
Exactly.
But we live in a world where
we're watching The
die
Insane
and
Run.
viruses live, so net play matters a
Bears.
lot. Sadly, there's no way to remove the delay between two distant online connections, but Tony Cannon discovered a way to make
There
it
it
so your
is.
move appears
You see how you said there it is?
immediately, even before it reaches your opponent.
Oh wait, let me make his fucking make his little camera bigger. Well, we'll make it custom. Make it custom for our purposes. There we go.
Started working on this around in like late 2005, early 2006.
Oh, I remember.
And it was because all the games
See?
that were coming out for the consoles just had.
You see, like, what we're talking about here is netcode. And he's already being a vindictive asshole for no fucking reason, right? So that's how you have the setup already.
Really bad delay-based netcode.
What's insane about this technology is that it's achieved by predicting the future and time traveling. Seriously.
2015?
And this is why it sucks, because it's guessing. I've told you guys this a million times that this rollback.
The really funny thing is, I think like I remember this video. Like, this is an amazing fucking video, the one he's actually reacting to. It like explains to you how it isn't guessing in like a minute here.
Netcode, it literally rolls the dice. It literally rolls dice to decide what happens. Half the time you're not getting the right outcome, but oh well, there's no lag. It's like, what?
What?
Okay, right? Anyway.
You mean we're in the future?
And he's like, it's rolling the dice, and like half the time you get the outcome. I'm like, shouldn't you be saying it's flipping a coin? Right? Like, what if I was rolling the dice, what number am I trying to get on said dice to get the correct outcome exactly?
There's 45 milliseconds of delay between you and your opponent. If the character you control has no lag and your move comes out before the input reaches your opponent, what does your opponent see? If you kick and your opponent's side sees it 45 milliseconds later, both sides are now 45 milliseconds out of sync, which is no good. But there is a way to get it in sync. When your opponent's side receives your input, it can just skip the first 45 milliseconds of your kick animation. You might be thinking this could look weird or choppy, but at full speed, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
It's like when everyone
That's like less than 3 frames,
birthday,
right?
But you join in a little late. You skip the first words of the song so you'll be in sync and no one will notice. But if your opponent receives all your actions 45 milliseconds late, what do you look like to them in the meantime? In our kick example, you were shown to be just standing there for 45 milliseconds before kicking. Why did their side think you were just standing there? Because it was its best guess. It was a wrong guess, but it was reasonable considering you were standing there previously. At any given moment, each side is trying to...
Why did he just randomly goat laugh there? Look, it's like a little... It's like a baby goat. Look.
Considering you were standing there previously. At any given moment, each side is trying to predict what the opponent is currently doing based on the previously received input. And what's crazy is, most of the time it's correct. This is because it doesn't take a fortune teller to predict
who's this person?
one frame into the future.
Why isn't this person in Street Fighter?
The thing you did last is the thing you do next, like, forever. Oh, you were holding back to block? I'm gonna assume you're still holding back to block.
Can you guess what my sleeping cats will do in the next frame? If you guess sleep, then you might just be a precog. Obviously, you knew the answer because you saw what they were doing previously. But just like a precog, predictions can be wrong.
Roll
to
back.
clearly show what happens with incorrect predictions, let's just say there's a huge 500 millisecond delay with your opponent. If your opponent is walking forward, your side will correctly predict their position because there's only one direction to predict, forward. But if they suddenly do something different like jump, your side will still think they're walking because it didn't get the memo yet. But the moment your side receives the news that your opponent jumped 500
so you can watch this awesome
ago,
video, because it is awesome.
Instantly roll them back to your opponent's correct position, which is in midair at this point.
Yeah, we're watching your clip, Hate Army.
Rollback netcode. Remember, this was an extreme case. With normal amounts of delay, the amount of rollback would be practically unnoticeable. Rollback netcode works because when the predictions are correct, things are in sync, and when it's not, it gets corrected before anyone notices.
Yeah.
Sometimes huge lag spikes can go unnoticed if all the predictions are correct in that time, and you might be surprised just how often the predictions are correct.
How fast do people move the controller? How many inputs are there? There's probably...
And here's why this netcode is complete.
He's trying to fucking explain his fucking netcode, and you're just... Oh, dude, just fucking kill yourself. I swear to God, you're such a bitch, dude.
Bunk, and people don't understand why it's junk. Because it allows for people who play exactly the same all the time to always have advantage. Because think of what they're saying. It's going to assume that what you were just doing is what you're still doing.
Yeah.
So what if you always do the same thing? So you always get what you want because the code favors you. What about someone who's unpredictable? What about someone who mixes up what they're doing all the time? That's their game style. What about someone who has a react?
Yeah, aren't you supposed to mix it up? Isn't that what good players do? What are you saying?
Active play style. They wait to see what you're doing, then they react to it to stop it.
Like, wait, you're saying that, like, if you're... Like, if you're sitting in the corner crouching and just, like, buffering a level 3 super or something, and you're not doing anything else, like, you're at a disadvantage? Maybe you should be at a fucking disadvantage.
Well, that's not favored by rollback netcode. This netcode says just do this
fucking asshole
over and over, and you'll always get what you want because the rollback assumes you're still doing the same thing. Just think about that. The netcode 100% skews what you're going to see as an outcome online because it literally is trying to predict based off of what you've already been doing, and essentially rolls the dice and says, well, the person who did that fierce punch 7 times in a row is probably just going to do the fierce punch again. So
that's not what it does, you fucking retard. I didn't watch this far into it. What the fuck are you talking about? He thinks it's a predictive, like, AI algorithm or something? Like, he thinks, like, oh yeah, they fierce punched 7 times, therefore they will likely fierce punch again. That's not what it fucking does. It just repeats the action that they were last doing. So, wow, dude, he's really fucking stupid.
So give it to them. But the person who tried to react to the fierce punch and do the Shoryuken through it, don't give them the Shoryuken. Give the other person the fierce punch. Why? Oh, because that's rollback netcode, bro. It's just the same thing over and over. And then if it happens to catch the mistake, it'll try to fix it after the fact. But it's too late. The game's already ruined. That's rollback netcode. That's what people think is good. Oh, that's the best. Dude, what are you talking about? You're literally favoring people who play like dunces. People who literally do the same fucking thing all the time. They don't think. They just...
Wait, but you just said it favors people who mixes up, and now you're saying it favors people who do the same thing.
Play, you favor them. Why do you think the online pattern play is so prominent in modern fighting games? But idiotic people demand the rollback netcode, all right? This is lazy man's netcode. This is, we didn't actually have an intelligent way to solve the problem, so we mask the problem instead of solving the problem.
Solving the problem. Look, I know Dave is too stupid to ever come up with any sort of, well, anything, really. But, like, how... I'm not even asking you to make something. I'm not even asking for you to design something that could exist. I just want you to tell me, Dave, what would you do? Like, pretend that you're Elon Musk. You have a bunch of money and a bunch of smart people under you despite you being a fucking retard. Okay? Tell them what you want made. What is your perfect netcode? Like, just like a very simple outline on how it's going to work for you. Like, I don't think he can even do that. Because the only thing that is the only thing really that would be better than rollback netcode as it is that I can think of is like if you have that like fucking quantum computing and fucking Mass Effect that actually can't exist because information can't travel faster than the speed of light. Because like no matter what, right? You're still limited by the speed of light, dude. So I want him to tell me something that violates relativity. That's basically what I want him to do. Because I think he's that stupid.
That's exactly what this is. Because rollback netcode makes the match look like it's not laggy, when in reality it's not. You're actually not getting the outcome that actually happened.
They have a quantum computer IRL now? No, you don't know what I'm talking about.
What's happening, and then it might happen.
This is different than regular quantum computing.
The other thing they haven't addressed, and I don't know if they will, dropped inputs. Rollback netcode has a significant amount of dropped inputs because when it's trying to make what's the word? They're trying to figure out what.
Are you jerking off a bunch of dicks right now? What's going on? Yeah, quantum entanglement. Communication, which isn't real and will never be real.
Really happened. Dropped
never
inputs.
say never.
Rollback netcode has a significant amount of dropped inputs because when it's trying to make what's the word? They're trying to figure out what really happened and catch the game back up. Sometimes it just will say fuck it and it'll just drop the input. I had this fucking conversation with that man.
That
in an IRC chat.
That man, as he points to him.
All right? This very conversation we're having right now in this video and on this stream, I had it directly with that man.
That man.
In the IRC chat room in the mid-2000s when he was trying to sell rollback netcode to Capcom. All right? And
Dude, that was 20 fucking years ago. Let's say hypothetically I come up with some netcode, right? I like just came up with it. And I'm like, I don't know what the potential is. I'm younger and it's like a thing and you're some fucking schmuck retard online. Like, I don't give a fuck about you. Why would he have a first of all, why would he have a serious conversation with you anyway? Like, if I designed a cool thing and I had some dumb fuck like DSP like annoying me about it, maybe I would just give him a fucking throwaway answer so he'd fucking leave me alone. You don't know that. You're some fucking retard. So you're just assuming that whatever he said was exactly what he meant, when in reality, who gives a fuck about you?
Put all of this data and all of this information and analysis on shoryuken.com, where they had a thread. He made the thread on, that's his website. He had the thread saying, I want feedback on rollback. And all the feedback that was positive, they left, and everything that was negative, they deleted.
Was that your negative specifically? And what'd you say? You're dumb fucks who've lost your way?
And I went to this man on IRC.
I went to this man, yeah, him, officer. This man right here, he's the one who made fun of me.
And I said,
you're such a bitch, Dave. Kill yourself.
Deleting criticism, that's true. I said, are you going to tell me that rollback netcode is not dropping inputs to rectify?
Rectify?
No, it does that. So you're admitting it to me. Yes, I will admit to you that the rollback netcode eats inputs on purpose.
He said that to you? Yes, I will admit to you that rollback netcode. I'm just gonna ask, what's more likely? That he said to him verbatim, yes, I will admit to you that rollback netcode eats inputs. Or, and not even including the fact that he might have just been fucking with you, because goddamn is it funny to fuck with you because you're so stupid. But maybe He offered a good explanation, and that's how your fucking rotted brain interpreted it, because you're stupid. Like right now, he's trying to explain to you how it actually works, and you cut him off and invented your own shit. That's what you're doing right now. So if you're doing this right now, then back then, when you were literally always extra drunk at the time, is it a possibility that you didn't interpret it correctly?
To rectify it, to make it look like there's no lag. So why don't you want people to know that? Because I'm trying to sell the netcode to Capcom and I don't need them to know that.
Yes.
He told me that. Okay.
Okay, so I just take your word for it?
We're now almost 20 years later.
Yeah, and so 20 years later, do you think that this developed further at all? Like, do you think he grew this product? This idea? Like this motherfucker has shit that he did from 15 years ago when he's at the fucking helicopter company. He thinks that applies to everybody. He thinks that everybody is just stagnant for their entire fucking life.
Still are, oh, rollback netcode's the best. Oh, you mean the netcode that literally just rewards someone who plays exactly the same over and over and doesn't reward someone who's smart and tries to react to what they're seeing? The netcode that literally eats inputs to make it look like there's no lag? That's the best netcode? Again, it's a band-aid on the problem to make the game look better online.
Delay-based netcode killed like several franchises, I'm pretty sure, because I remember like when I was looking up, I think Grand Blue might have been one of them. Like when I was following Grand Blue a lot before I even fucking played fighting games at all, like people were fucking complaining about that shit. They're like, why doesn't this fucking game have rollback netcode? Like games live and die based on their fucking netcode, and they all the players want this netcode.
It doesn't give you
like they don't fucking know this person. They don't know your fucking gay little history. They just want the superior fucking product.
Actual situation or better outcome. It's not better connection. It just looks better because the rollback hides the lag. So you would never know. You would never know.
Yeah, it hides the lag. You don't notice it's there. That's how good it is. The best netcode is the one where you don't even fucking know it's lagging.
Doing a special move and it drops their input because the netcode hides it. But somehow we reward this man. Oh, he's so smart.
What do you want?
Hid the fucking problems and brushed them under the rug instead of fixing them.
Yes.
But don't say anything to Capcom because I'm trying to sell the netcode. Now every major game uses this.
Like he thinks that netcode could overcome the limitations of some guy on Wi-Fi like that's far away and he's downloading a bunch of fucking shit. Like he thinks netcode can compensate for the actual like physical limitations of some fucking users.
Netcode.
So fucking dumb, man.
It's not good. We for 20 years almost, people thinking this is the best netcode. No, it's not. You need to. There's much we could definitely if people wouldn't just accept this as the solution.
Yeah.
All right. We would have people actually actively trying to fix it. Yeah. But instead, people have just accepted rollback's the best. We can't get any better.
See, you know the funny thing that's happening right now? I'm pretty sure the way it happened, as I saw in this video, is like this guy, Mr. Cannon. He was like, I like fighting games. I have a passion for them, and this delay-based netcode shit fucking blows. So, like the true fucking red-blooded American that I am, I'm gonna fucking just come up with a solution to the fucking problem, and then he did, right? And the funny thing is, Dave is doing that right now, except he's like, somebody else has to do it, right?
It's not. You need to, there's much, we could definitely.
Who's we? Who's we? Jade? Your stream chat? You see how it's funny? We can do it? Who's we exactly?
Just accept this as the solution, all right? We would have people actually actively trying to fix it. But instead...
Who? Why don't you fix it? Oh, that's right, because you're a fucking retarded, talentless hack. Oh, shit. Of course. Makes perfect sense. Kill yourself.
We can't get any better. So, that's it. Yeah, it's bullshit. It pisses me off because an entire community always saying this nonsense, and I was the only one who would be the one willing to speak up about this shit. Rollback netcode is not good. All it does is make the game look good. and drops your inputs in order to hide the truth. I'm sorry. They just fucking explained it. That's what it does. So if you're doing the same thing over and over, if you're Guile and you throw Sonic Boom, you walk forward, medium punch, Sonic Boom, medium punch, you'll get that 99% of the time.
So if my pattern is Sonic Boom, medium punch, Sonic Boom, medium punch, and then I decide, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to fucking level 3 because I'm a gangster, right? According to him, rollback netcode is going to output Sonic Boom, medium punch, or whatever the fuck that combo was. Is that what he's saying? Are you fucking retarded, dude? Why are you still alive? Why haven't you fucking roped yet, dude?
The guy who tries to react to your Sonic Boom, like jump over it, won't get to jump over it. Because that's something different than what the game thought you were going to do the millionth time in a row. So you don't get it. And then if you do get it, it might drop your input anyway to hide the lag. So therefore, you still get hit by the Sonic Boom. Why do you think no one can react to projectiles in Street Fighter 6?
Dude, people perfect parry, drive rush, punish projectiles frequently at high level in this game. Like, that's a thing that you do when you're good at this game. You perfect parry a Ryu fireball, drive rush in and kick his ass. And that's like hard to do. You're so dumb, dude.
This is fucking why. This guy, this fucking guy
wow.
is the reason why no one can jump over Guile.
And then he just, oh my god, listen to that sip. Listen to that sip and just imagine you're just driving a fucking ice pick through his fucking eyeball. Right here. Here, listen close. And then you've just got the ice pick. You got it right here. Got it right here. And then it's just, you got the hammer, right? You got the hammer up and it's just like right here. Yep. Oh, going a little bit further. How's it feel, Dave? Feel good?
All right. Anyway, and it's the thing. Will you ever hear anyone in the FGC say that? Nope. So like I told you guys, this guy's working on.
By the way, in an article, they explicitly said projectiles and jumping are immune from rollback because they're deterministic.
Why on earth?
You know what? That's such a fucking amazing point. Hate Army Watch. Yeah. That's right. Because once the fireball is fucking thrown out, as long as the move wasn't interrupted, nothing can change it. It just goes at an exact speed until it's off the fucking screen. And I vaguely recall, I guess this doesn't apply to Guile's level 2 because he has fucking multiple projectiles on screen. But you can only have one projectile on screen at a time or something. I remember reading that somewhere.
Would I ever want to play that game?
God, that's so amazing.
Who for 20 fucking years has been pushing this shit down people's throats to make a buck.
Bye.
But, you know, I got banned from SRK for talking about it. I did. I got banned from
Good. Good. You should get banned from every platform. I am so for removing retards from having platforms. Like, it's not about any political position. It's about being a fucking retard. And retards should just sit in retard land and shut the fuck up.
At that time, for being honest. And when I confronted him on IRC, he listened, listen, I'm just trying to make a living, man. You can't be saying this stuff. You can't be talking truth. Oh. So I guess I should just keep my mouth shut and never speak truth in my life so that you can make a buck. Gotcha.
Right.
All right. Well, I guess we can move on now. The video literally points about rollback.
Oh, the video that you interrupted his explanation about rollback netcode to fucking go baby rage mode. It proved your point. This is why people fuck with you, Dave. Because, like, they might think to themselves, I need to be a voice for Sir Cannon here. This is an intelligent man who found a problem, fixed it, and arguably saved fighting games. Like, he might have literally saved fighting games. Because, like, if there was fucking shitty delay-based netcode, I might not even play Street Fighter. I might fucking hate it, and I'm a normie, right? So there might be someone who, like... He's like, this dude saved the thing that I love so much. And this little fucking faggot right here won't keep his fucking mouth shut. So you know what? I'm gonna fuck with him. And then you get surprised, dude.
To a T. Everything I've said over the years, this video has proved it. It's very interesting. I'm not sure that's what was intended, but it certainly did it. All right, let's go ahead and continue. We'll do one more video for this part, and then we'll move on. By the way, I am absolutely no one in the fighting game community. I'm a nobody, okay? No one cares about what I say. No one will listen to me. No one. No one gives a shit. No one did back then either.
Yeah, there might be a reason that nobody listens to you. Maybe the reason no one listens to you is because your opinions are worthless. People ignore you for 20 fucking years. And you think to yourself, it's the world's fault. Like, who do you think you are, man? You're not a journalist being suppressed by the fucking media. You're a fucking idiot. And thank God they fucking ignore you because you're stupid and your opinions suck. And if people listen to you, the world would literally be a worse place.
So it will continue. People will continue to have wool pulled over their eyes. They want to believe that everything is unicorns and rainbows and roses, and they could do that. They can enjoy their rollback netcode. I know it's shit.
Yeah. Quit the game then.
Okay.
Quit the game. Fucking actual faggot, dude. Oh my god, this guy's such a piece of shit. We got anything else? No, there's like a lot of stuff here, isn't there? Okay, we got PC Master Race. Maybe I should watch that. I think that's a good segue. What's this?
People should not medically transition genders. People should not medically transition genders. People should not medically transition genders.
Ah, yes. PC Master Race. Maybe I'll watch this one and go to bed.
The hate army troll.
It's the hate army,
bro.
The hate army.
Shout
That
out
guy.
to hate.
Good vibes to the
Shout
hate
out to
army.
hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out for hate.
Shout out to hate.
Shout out for
Shout
hate.
out for hate.
Last night, for the first time in over a month, I played with Blanca in Street Fighter 5, or excuse me, Street Fighter 6. In fact, I looked it up. The last time I had played with Blanca was...
So this video's Hate Army.
That was the day
ESP got
when I
touched
hit
by the PC
level
Master
Blanca
Race.
on PS5. So that was it. It had been pretty much exactly a month since I had used the character. Now, I knew playing with Blanca was going to be interesting because, number one, I haven't used him in a month. I'm rusty. Number two, this is master level.
Rustic.
This isn't climbing the ranks, grinding through Platinum and Diamond. This is the higher level gameplay. So I knew right off the bat that I was going into something that was likely going to be way more challenging than what I had faced before. And so I'm like, all right, well, let's see how it goes, you know.
Yeah, no.
And let's test it out, right?
Right.
So I tested it out. And I'll be honest with you guys, it was very hit or miss. All right, some of the matches went really well. Some of the matches...
I don't think we live in a reality where he's going to get a PC to get another copy of Street Fighter 6. He doesn't have to get a new stick. I'm pretty sure all these sticks work on fucking PC, so at least he's got that going for him. He should really try that stupid mini PC. I bet it would work. He probably just needs to turn the shaders down or whatever the fuck.
Horribly. Now, when I say horribly, it's for various different reasons.
This game's really ugly though when you turn it down. Like, I turned it really low when I was having that weird printer driver lag issue. And this game's ugly as fuck when the fucking quality's turned down.
They could continuously just attack you and keep you mixed up and
yeah, he
guessing
needs that too,
you
Mike.
lose easily. But then the moment you shut down that rush...
Dude, Mike, I don't know if you were here at the beginning, but I had this weird driver issue with my printer that made Street Fighter unplayable for a week. So I'm like, maybe that's why you don't use Windows.
In that regard, I kind of knew that's how it was going to be. All right, but what annoyed me and what will continue to annoy me in this game is that, again, I tend to play characters, at least right now in Street Fighter 6. All right, Jasper, you got to go to the floor now.
Yeah, okay. Cool, man.
In Street Fighter 6, I tend to not pick the top tiers. Let's be honest, I haven't used a single one. I tried Luke. I never really continued with Luke.
Yeah, because you suck with him. Because you can only play gimmick characters, man. Come on. Great, thanks.
We all know who the top tiers are. Ew, now I have one of his hairs in my mouth. In Street Fighter 6,
great.
you know,
Cool, dude. Kill
Ken,
yourself.
Jury, DJ, JP. Some would argue...
You know what? Actually, hang on, real quick. Because I didn't click this video, but it like intrigued me. I saw this on my sub list. I was like, huh? What? Let's see, it was from where's it at? Where are you at, my guy? Not you, not you, not you. There you go.
This looking
This tournament proved Lily is not a bad character.
a lot different than the other matchup because now Lily can just play her regular game plan against Rashid, and like JP where he zones her out. No punish on the command grab. Hibiki is going to work right now. Oof. Jab, drop rush, command grab. I've never seen a Lily do that one. I'm not gonna lie. Hibiki going to work.
I wish I could do a punk
Get
accent.
some water, bruh. Fella
That's
got
like a
me
unique.
sweat.
That's
Yo,
like a.
yo,
That's like a
yo.
unique voice he's got.
YouTube, it's your boy Punk, and I'm back with another one. And today we're gonna have a really good one because today I'm bringing you a tournament that was hosted in Japan, and a Lily player actually ended up winning. So we're gonna be going.
Ah yes, Lily won the tournament.
Lily player Hibiki the Beast end up winning this tournament, and there's some really good players in this tournament. End up beating people like Fenridge, Gachi-kun, and a few other people. So we're going to be
And this Punk
watching
will do
the
that.
winner
Alright, I'll try to remember that.
semifinals and then the grand finals of the tournament.
Was it punk teabagging? Maybe it'll just like show up. Punk teabagging. I don't know what I'm looking for. So yeah.
And just going over how
Yeah.
and let's get into it. Gachi-kun, so I just feel like we should just watch the winners finals and the grand finals
Okay, so here's like a real Lily.
or the winner semifinals
See what
because
he does. See what his deal is.
it's just a two Gachi-kun matches.
Dude, it's just like DSP. Oh my god, he command grab.
In the corner early. I feel like I've always said I think once Lily can get a stock, she's extremely good in every matchup because
Command grab.
you have to play a bit
Command grab.
differently. She can go through fireball, so she can just play neutral and walk you down, and you just can't really test their reactions because it's so easy to do. It's just a quarter circle forward.
3
And
minutes.
so
All right,
no one
I'll,
ever
save
gonna
this.
mess that up, I feel like. But you see Fenridge here making a comeback. We already seen this thousands of times from JP. Ooh. Okay, we reacting to those? I've never even thought about trying to DP there all that time that I'll be getting hit with that setup. So that's
Wait, what can you DP?
so no one ever gonna mess that up, I feel like. But you see Fenridge here making a comeback. We already seen this thousands of times from JP.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You reacting to those?
I mean, I'm like if JP's doing shit on me and I'm next to him, I'm spamming rock anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I already know the pro strats, dude.
Okay, just pressure JP. It's not death, but you probably gonna just start thinking about the next round. You got 3 bars, you don't really mind. Oh,
Let's see how he plays again. Who else does he play? JP. Oh, was this like the fine? Here, who's this?
low on drive gauge though.
Rashid?
So I don't think either of them wants to approach. They
Hey, who else we got? Wait, is Grashib the finals, I guess?
the command grab. It's really just his command grab hit rate is amazing.
Yeah, just like Dave.
Nice. He got to the other side somehow.
He's got an amazing command grab hit rate.
Condor dive actually got him to the other side.
Look at that. You know, perfect parry's 2 frames, Dave. If rollback was as bad as you say it is, then that would be not possible. Hello?
Oh my god, you're dead. Level 2? No, just still level 1. Keeping some extra meter.
Rebirth.
It's still kind of over. Yeah, because since you can just do a Spire block stream, it's just going to burn Gachi-kun out and then put him on chip damage. And that also is a pretty good setup after level 1. It looked like if you do level 1 with Lily dash forward stand jab is a meaty.
He's good at fighting games though. Dude, he's like the GOAT, as they say, as the children say. So yeah, and sorry, I like randomly looked that up because I'm like, ESP's talking about low tiers and shit, and Lily just won this fucking tournament. So, I don't know.
Chun-Li, but someone would say that she's more mid-tier to or higher mid-tier, lower top tier.
He's like just like higher mid tier, middle low tier, middle high tier. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, actually shut the fuck up. Tier lists don't apply to you, dude. Tier lists don't apply to fucking 1400 MR scrubs, dude. Shut the fuck up.
Those are kind of the ones that everyone agrees, right? Oh, Cammy as well. You know, there's like 5 or 6 characters that are absolutely known to be top tier in this game. And then you've got the mid tiers, all right? And the mid tiers have some advantages, and they can do better than Jasper. No, you're not going to eat that one. Jasper, if you're going to act up, you're going to have to leave.
He's gonna be 13, maybe.
I'm not going to have you chewing
You
wires.
guys want me to stream tomorrow night?
So you just stop
I
that
think he's
right
gonna Street
now.
Fighter, right?
You know better. You know better than to chew wires, and I don't want to put up with this.
Chew wires.
It's for your own good. Stop that.
You done?
Jasper, what did I just say? You're going to listen to your father.
Jasper, what did I just say?
Or you're going to get grounded and no allowance. Could you just relax, please, Jasper? Seriously. Now he walks up for pets. This is how this cat is, because all he wants is attention. That's the only reason he's doing it. He's not chewing the wire because he wants to chew it. He's chewing it because he wants my attention. And he's upset that I'm talking with you guys and I'm not talking with him. And I'm not.
Are you done, dude?
Not every moment can be for you, Jasper Kitty. I'm sorry. Not every moment. All right? I'm sorry. It's just not possible. All right. Can I get back to what I was saying? Okay.
I don't know. Can you?
So.
May you?
As I was playing through Master Ranks with Blanca, a lot of matches I got outplayed, and that's fine.
No, did
if
you?
Get outplayed, at the very least, you could say, okay, I got beaten, and now I know I'm getting beaten or whatever. But, you know.
You didn't say that, though. You didn't. Did he say that at all? Did he?
Top tier characters in Master, they're very hard to beat. Why? Because people are playing patterns. And these are the patterns that people have now mastered in 4 months of this game being out. And these patterns are very hard to beat. Especially with these characters.
Yeah, but can you define what a pattern is, please?
Dominant, ranged move.
Like, Dave, you have a pattern. If they jump in, you fucking hit them with the Blanca ball, like, anti-air thing for, like, 3,000 damage. It's more like 2,000. But you know what I mean. Like, is that a pattern?
Moves like DJ throwing his double projectiles. You know, Ken, don't even get me started on how ridiculous he is with his mid-screen fireball, but then jabs and fierce punches that beat everything. It's tough, and these people don't have to try. I'm sorry, they just don't. They just play a pattern. It's a flowchart they've memorized. It's like muscle memory to them.
He means hit
See someone do
strings?
this move, immediately do this move.
Like a
80%
combo
of the time it
string?
stops them, so just do it. Now, the 20% of the time that it doesn't stop them, they get punished, but they don't care. It hits 80% of the time, so why not just do it? And how do you think they ended up in Master? It wasn't because they were thinking and because they're intelligent and they're good at the game. It's because they played a flowchart that wins 80% of the time. So it's frustrating. It really is. It's very frustrating to try to beat the high-level flowchart top-tier stuff, especially when I'm not using a top tier myself. I don't play with top-tier characters. Blanca, arguably,
Oh my god.
is high mid-tier.
Blanca arguably is high mid-tier. You're such a faggot, dude. Jesus Christ.
Maybe low top tier.
Maybe low top tier.
Honda, mid-tier. Lily, bottom of the barrel. That's who I'm using.
Bottom of the barrel.
It's rough for me to try to win these matches.
All right.
But by far, the thing that really upset me last night was the insane amount of dropped moves and combos. And you could say, well, maybe that's you, Phil, because you haven't played Blanca in a month.
Yeah. Maybe it is.
Fair enough. I'll take responsibility and say, I know that probably some of that was problems. So sometimes I'm not doing anti-airs properly. You know, my timing is delayed. But there's a difference between, okay, I picked the wrong move, did the wrong thing, took too long, and I'm in the middle of a basic 3-hit combo, and the second hit doesn't come out. Again and again and again. That's a problem.
If it happens routinely, that means you're routinely fucking the input up. You didn't go into the lab between these matches, right? So you never labbed it out what you're fucking up. If anything, that says it's a you problem if it happens consistently.
You know, Blanca's basic bread and butter combo. Standing roundhouse, standing fierce punch, coward crouch, fierce punch. It's 3 hits. It juggles. You can do tons of things with that. You need it. You need it in every situation, whether you hit with a drive impact, whether you block a move and you're punishing, if you're drive rushing.
Sounds like a pattern, Dave. You use that same combo for fucking every situation. Well, gee, Dave, sounds like a pattern.
And doing that combo. You need that combo. I'm not kidding you. There were multiple
Hey, what's
matches,
up, Sam? How you doing, man?
5 or more matches last night where I would have won a set if that basic 3-hit combo came out and it either dropped the input.
You don't need it.
You
don't need it.
With improper timing that it didn't combo. It's one of the easiest combos in the game. I'm sorry, I've played the game for over 4 months. I've played Blanca more than any other.
By the way, that standing heavy kick into standing heavy punch is like 1 to 2 frame tight without punish. No wonder he drops it. Yeah, okay. Sure, dude. Dude, I fuck up links where you get like 4 to 5 frames, you know? So, like, that's gonna happen if you don't fucking practice.
The character, I know how to do the 3-hit combo.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to accept responsibility for the fact that this game won't give me basic combos online. I will not do that. Again, yes, I definitely messed up in these matchups with things like, okay, I didn't think fast enough, so I didn't react fast enough to a jump in. All right?
All right.
A 3-hit combo not coming out for a fucking person who's been playing Street Fighter since the 1990s, that's bullshit.
Wow. That's quite a thing to say.
So, I'm calling it. It's bullshit.
I'm
It's
calling it.
either
Okay, as long as you
one
called it.
Of many factors. It could be my joystick. I would prefer not to think so. You know, I've played with this joystick.
You can test if it's your joystick really easily. You go into the lab, you can see your fucking inputs on the left-hand side, and just start doing moves and seeing if they're, like, correct. It's not very difficult.
Offline and don't have issues.
Offline.
Online when all of a sudden the issues magically arise. Okay?
All right.
It could.
It's online when you are assuming you practice offline. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt here. You mean when you're labbing offline and you're under zero pressure, you're able to get the move to come out, and then you go online, you've got fucking 200 people watching you, and then you've got like 800 people in the restreams watching you. Fuck up and laugh at you. You're under huge pressure. You don't think there's a difference between those two things? Huh?
It'd be the format I'm playing on.
No,
I'm
it's
playing
input
on
reader.
PS5.
Nice.
I'm playing with this joystick. Maybe that adds some factors. I don't know. It could be the netcode. It could be that this rollback netcode favors people who just do a pattern rather than someone who's doing a combo that's different on the fly.
Dave, you're talking... Okay, first of all, your understanding of rollback netcode, as we're very aware at this point, is completely wrong. But let's like go inside of his fucked up brain, his brain that looks like Swiss cheese. It's actually full of fucking holes at this point. In his mind, rollback netcode is predictive AI. So it's just literally throwing out random moves. I just understood what he was talking about today, because it's so fucking insane. I needed him to spell it out for me to believe he would think that it worked in such a way that only a literal Jade or Derek would think would work, okay? So now that I know that, you describe this combo that you keep fucking dropping as his B&B combo. You use it when they drive impact. You use it on a punish. You use it for this. You use it for that. So wouldn't this predictive AI identify that you keep using this fucking combo and have you use this fucking combo in that situation? That's what I'm fucking wondering, retard. How the fuck does what you say make any sense at all? Whatever.
Analyzed netcode a couple days ago on my React show and how essentially netcode assumes you're always doing the same thing. So if you're someone who's not doing the same thing, you have a higher chance of your input being dropped than someone.
If you're somebody who doesn't do the same thing, you have a... Man, I'm just like... There's some reality where someone just has a fucking fire axe. They show up and they just start chopping the door down. He's like, Cat, honey, someone's at the door. Chop, chop, chop. Philip, what do we do? I'm trying to call. I forgot to pay the phone bill. I can't call 911. Chop, 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 door fucking breaks down, Jasper runs out the front door, and then it's a fucking bloodbath. And I'm just like, why can't that be our reality?
Someone who just does the same thing over and over. That's bad, but that's rollback netcode, right? There was another really interesting factor, all right, that was definitely prominent last night. If you go back and you watch the 2.5 hours that I played this Master ranked gameplay, and this was the first time I had ever played in Master, all right? I'm not exaggerating here. I think almost 95% of the Masters I played.
It's okay. He has his hind claws,
now, if
right?
you guys aren't aware, what that means is it means that I'm not playing people who are also playing on PS5 like I am. I'm either playing people who are playing on Xbox or PC. But sales numbers have proven that this game did not sell well on Xbox. It's been selling tons on PC and tons on PlayStation.
Okay.
Xbox sales, I believe people said, was 10 to 15% of the total sales of the game, right? So I want you to think about that. It's claiming that I'm playing everyone cross-platform. We know almost no one bought it on Xbox. What does that mean? The vast majority of people who are playing this game on Master level are...
So... Wait a minute. Hold the fuck on. Is it still true that, okay, like PlayStation, like those are worldwide sales, right? Cause like, I remember reading a long time ago that it's like Xbox doesn't sell shit in like Japan, for example. So like, if the majority of these units are sold in the US, then it doesn't fucking matter. Right? Like, right? Right.
all on PC. Why? Why?
Why?
Why is everyone playing this game at a pro level playing it specifically on PC?
Well, at a pro level, the reason they would play it on PC is because it's easier to stream. Like, for one thing. I'm not gonna fucking hook up like a fucking capture card, blah, 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 gay shit to fucking stream console, dude. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. So if I was like a streamer or I made videos about this fucking game, you bet your fucking ass I would get it on PC.
There's got to be a reason. Now, I'm not some big analyst. I'm not in the FGC. I'm not someone who's following the trends. You know what I mean? All I know is that people have been finding ways to get advantages on PC, and I'm not saying they're unfair advantages, you know, but I'm saying that.
No, you are saying that, though. You are saying it's if it's an advantage that you can only get on one platform, then it's by definition an unfair advantage. What the fuck are you talking about? What are you, fucking retarded?
Specifically, you know, in the last decade, people have found that when you play the PC versions of these games, you can find...
Like, are you actually fucking dented, man?
Better performance. Whether that means that the game runs better on PC, whether that means that there's reduced input lag, whether it means that there's somehow reduced latency, or whatever it may be.
You just said the same thing like 3 times. Reduce lag, reduce latency.
They're finding ways to get a better response on PC. Because here's the thing, and here's what you got to understand. Despite the fact that people like to cite statistics from 4 months ago, by the way, because initially when this game came,
didn't you just say, like, fucking pull out like sales figures from your fucking ass, and you're gonna say this like 2 minutes later?
Out in June, there was testing across the board, and essentially said it's all the same except PS4. If you're playing the PS4 version of the game, there's way more input lag, but all versions are equal. That was 4 months ago. And in 4 months, a lot changes, especially when you get your hands on the final version of a game. I guarantee you there is something going on in the competitive fighting game community where they've all figured out that if you play on PC, you can find a way to get better performance. Why else would everyone be playing it on PC? It literally...
Dude, can someone just show up with a fire axe? Okay, sorry. I did not mean that. I meant that. I did not mean that. I really meant that, though.
Literally doesn't even make sense. Why would they all be doing it at master level? It's more expensive to play this game on PC. It is. You have to get a system that's better to run it well. You'd have to get everything working on PC as opposed to just buy a console, pop it, and done, right? So there's got to be a reason why every pro player is playing this on PC. And everyone's following suit. And I guarantee you that if you go ahead and you look into the community and you do some technical research, you'll find out why. It's probably all prominently there that they found ways to make it run better and perform better on PC. I guarantee it. So what's funny to
I literally had a printer driver issue that fucking broke the game for a week, Dave. Some fucking advantage, man. I should buy a fucking shitty gay console.
Is that I'm playing at master and I'm like, I can't even do a basic 3-hit combo, yet every PC player I'm playing seems to have great execution. I mean, insane amount of reaction to drive impact.
Their master, dude, I can fucking counter DI your bitch ass. Your DIs have no, like, sense to them. Like, you're not doing them in such a way that they're, like, meaty. You're not doing them in such a way that is, like, oh yeah, the opponent's mental stack is so fucking full. No, dude, you're just throwing out random DIs like a fucking scrub. Of course they're gonna counter DI you. You're in fucking master.
I don't think I hit anyone. I think I hit one person with a drive impact last night, and every other time I tried it was instant reaction to drive impact. Huh? Instant. Really? I can't do anything instantly. If I try to do anything instantly on PS5, there's delay.
He's like so close to getting to the conclusion that he's just fucking shit at the video game. He's like so close, but so far away.
Instantly reacting to drive impact.
So
there's something going on, obviously,
away.
Right?
Yeah, take a fucking sip, bitch.
So here's the thing: is this like so game-changingly crippling that you cannot play the game? Of course not. No, but it's definitely an unfair advantage in my opinion. If you're playing a competitive fighting game and you want to get good at it, and you're now at the level where the only way to get better is to play a certain group of people, i.e. master rank.
I'm a homo.
The vast majority of people in master rank apparently are having an unfair advantage because of the platform they're playing.
But you just said it wasn't an unfair. You just said it wasn't an unfair advantage, and now you're saying it is.
That's just not fair. I'm sorry, it's bullshit. And offline, this would never be an issue because offline, everyone plays the same platform.
Yeah, then go to your fucking mall and play Little Jimmy at the fucking arcade cabinet and get fucking your ass beat, and then start yelling at him until his mom comes. You fucking douchebag.
So whether you're playing on Xbox, PS5, or
like,
PC,
welcome to current year, man.
There's no unfair advantage. But apparently there is a distinct unfair advantage playing this game online. And I'm sorry, you should not be punished because you don't have a high-end gaming PC.
Yeah, you should, though.
You should have the same performance as everybody
You
else.
should. You could have had one.
It's just not right.
Review Cuck was offering one.
The way I see
Whose fault is that? Thus.
This is the future. Because everyone wanted cross-platform, right?
Wasn't this the future a long time ago? You wanted cross-platform. Bro.
We want the biggest player base possible, and cross-platform is the way to do that. But essentially,
you're one of those people.
You went cross-platform, you opened the flood.
Hold on. Do I have the new one? Is this the new one or the old one? Which one is it? Is it .re or something?
And for the cross-platform games, I'd say they're about equal. So, yeah, I don't really know. It really depends on your game selection rather than... God,
look at this fucking thumbnail. Wait, no, this is about, like, some fucking buyout or something. Blah, 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 blah. It's probably in this one somewhere. Like, I could swear, like, he got all fucking butthurt about something else that wasn't cross. Isn't that why he got Mortal Kombat? It's like some fucking shit like that.
6 is cross-platform. Doesn't matter what you buy it on. I can play it on any console and play with any other console, so I might play it on Xbox because I'll have the better joystick. I should say the newer joystick. Stuff for no reason.
You remember this game? These were some good times.
Oh my god, it worked! Look at that. I can't.
Yeah, and then what happened? Now we're just tryharding in Street Fighter 6 and being a fucking asshole.
I do, because it's not cross-platform. So that's probably what I'll do, and then I can play on both. There's really no
Wait, hold on.
joystick, right? It's gonna run the same on both consoles, so I'll probably end up getting the Xbox version. And plus, Xbox, at least for most games, seems to have less input delay than PlayStation does. So that's probably what I'll do, and then I can play on both. There's really no reason to have two options. In this case, I needed to buy two because it's not cross-platform. Problem is, no one ever played the game online on Xbox, like ever. I think I played, what, 1-2 matches? I seriously couldn't ever find a match.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys.
So he had to buy this game twice. Dude, he bought this game twice because it wasn't cross-platform. And then he gets a cross-platform game, and he still buys it twice! What happened? And then it's a Q&A stream. What the fuck was I watching? This?
Floodgates to this level. Now, I'm not calling it
Yes,
cheating. I will refuse to do that because I don't think it's cheating. If you're a competitive player, you want to have every advantage you can get. That's fair. I'm not accusing these people of hacking or using unfair advantage. I'm just saying it really is ridiculous that one platform seems to have such advantage. So every time I go to play this game online, I'm going to have to face this. Not only am I facing people who play way more than me and probably have crazy muscle memory.
Dude, like the input delay okay, let's say hypothetically he had like a 5 ms higher input delay. It wouldn't fucking matter, dude. Like the numbers we're talking about here are still less than a single fucking frame. Like he's got a lot more fucking problems than that. Like the communication between his hand and his fucking brain is significantly longer than that.
Better execution, thousands more matches under the belt than I have with these characters, but also now everything I do is delayed and my inputs drop more.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's just great, isn't it? Like, I mean, wow. It like wasn't hard enough for someone like me who's not in the FGC, not a pro, not aspiring to be that, to try to hang at this level.
And yeah, you're not aspiring to be that and blah, blah, blah. Why are you so fucking butthurt then, asshole? Like, at least for me, like, when I'm salty, my excuse is I'm trying to get better and I'm frustrated I'm not. What's your fucking excuse? If you don't give a shit as much as you keep saying, you're obviously not trying to improve because you don't try to fucking learn anything. Then why are you so fucking mad all the time?
Now you're telling me everyone else has an advantage because they all got the game on PC too. It's like...
Huh? Yeah, super duper touch your face, fucking retard.
Ooh!
Ooh! Kill yourself. So, kill yourself. Fucking kill yourself.
What it is, you know, I'm not going to sit here and freak out. Good thing is, I'm not a competitive fighting game player. I'm not aspiring to go to tournaments.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
I would be upset. I'd legitimately be upset.
Oh, okay.
And I'd be like, man, now I got to go buy a $2,000 PC to play this fucking game because everyone else has one too, and that's the only way to hang. Like, that's bullshit.
Dude, you can play this game at like max settings with like a way cheaper $2,000 fucking PC. You fucking kidding me, dude? Are you fucking... Oh my god, you're so stupid, dude. You're so unbelievably dumb, dude.
I just want everyone to understand, as I continue to play the game, I will get better. Likely, my execution just in general will get better anyway. But you got to understand, this again is just going to be a crazy uphill climb.
Uphill climb.
Where everything is against me. Because this is just how it is today. It's not how it used to be, where everyone had the same level of advantage or a level of you know, chance. What competitive gaming has become. How do you get the upper hand, right?
What do you mean everyone has the same level of chance? What, if I played Punk in an offline scenario, we'd have an equal chance? The fuck are you talking about? Are you stupid?
Let's just get every unfair upper hand advantage you possibly can get just to play online. I want you to think about that. The online game, that means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. It's just practice.
And like, the core of his issue is that he's dropping his fucking shit. Like, it's not my fault as a PC player that you can't put your fucking combo in timed correctly, retard. Like, that's not my fault. Like, he's trying to get an unfair advantage. It's not my fault that your Jin brain has fucking holes in it like Swiss cheese, retard. That's your problem.
But these people care about it so much, they go out and they buy $2,000, $3,000 PCs to play this fucking game online. It's insane.
Maybe these people bought these PCs to play Cyberpunk or watch like VR hentai or something, and the Street Fighter is just like, you know, a little side thing. Why are you painting out people to buy high-end PCs for fucking Street Fighter? Are you literally a fucking retard or something?
When you think about it, but that's just how it is these days. Oh well, I guess, right?
Oh well,
anyway,
I guess.
I you know, last night was not necessarily angry because I wasn't, thankfully. I did not get angry, and I'm happy that I did not get angry.
Oh, you didn't? Are you sure about that?
I felt like if I did get angry, I would have played way worse, right? But I can tell you that it was rough going. I won 24 matches and I lost 32.
Wow.
Okay? So that's only a
Sounds pretty
43% win-loss ratio.
Aw,
if you go
that's
back
not how ratios
and you
work.
watch the matches, you would realize I would have won at least 10 more matches if the execution came out, if the combos didn't drop. Because there were matches where I'm right in the middle of winning, and then all of a sudden I can't do a 3-hit combo. Or, okay, here comes the finishing move, and like, I remember once I did standing roundhouse, anti-air. They're juggled. I did Blanca ball, super. Now, the game is delayed enough, you have to do the motion for Blanca ball and then the motion for super back-to-back. If you don't, you won't get the super cancel. So I do launcher, Blanca ball, super. The game gives me launcher, standing medium punch, and then super after it. Which doesn't even make sense because I want you to think about this. If you did standing medium punch and it whiffed, there should be enough recovery on that now the super doesn't come out. The super came out anyway.
The super came out anyway because you put the input in after the recovery ended. Because you suck. SF6 just pushed out an update? Oh, did it?
Just proving my point about the incredible amount of delay in this game, despite the fact that it claims that, you know, it has a certain connection, certain latency. It's bullshit. So that's what I mean. It's not only a situation of, oh, I can't even get a basic combo. I can't do any of these basics. They drop like crazy.
Yeah,
so there were multiple matches. I would argue 10 out of all the matches I play. And if you do the math, if the 10 matches went in my favor because the moves came out, I would have won 34 matches and lost 22.
Oh, are we doing that now? So when I do a drive rush heavy punch and I don't link the back medium punch correctly into the launcher combo, and then I'm like minus 12 because of that, and then I die, can I just say that I won that game now? Is that how it works now? Okay. All right, guys. I'm actually a master player. I'm actually like 1700 MR. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I fuck up that combo a lot. So just want you guys to call me a master player from now on. Thanks.
So it is what it is. All I can do is keep plugging away and try to get better and try to succeed in a situation where literally all circumstances will be against me if I continue to play on PS5.
Damn right.
And there's nothing I can do about it besides finding $2,000 to $3,000 to drop on a gaming PC, which obviously I don't want to do. I think that would be pretty stupid to spend that much money on a PC just to play Street Fighter, especially again because I'm not.
You can play other games with it though. If you really got a $3,000 fucking PC, you can play other games with it, like Katoa Shoujo.
Aspiring to be a pro player. I think it's ridiculously unfair that there's this level of advantage. That they're not dropping moves, they can react. Like I said, instant. I'm not even talking, oh, slight reaction. instant reaction to drive impact. While when I do mine, the best I can do is maybe at the last chance it comes out.
Like clan ad. Yes.
Like, get the fuck out of here, right?
Dude, he can play clan ad and he can play clan ad on his mini PC right now and get all the feels.
Now,
oh my god, what if DSP played clan ad? I'd kill myself. I'd actually kill myself. I don't want to live in that reality.
So we'll see.
I'd be like, this is what Kurt Cobain must have felt like seeing what was happening to his music.
I don't want to have a 20 wins, 40 losses night every time I play this game. Hopefully I won't, you know, but I guess we'll have to find out. I don't know what else to say. The funny part is everyone's now parroting each other in the chat. What about your TV? You mean my brand new Sony TV that I bought a year ago that we looked up and has insanely low input lag compared to other TVs? The same TV that I've been playing games like Lies of P on, Wolong Fallen Dynasty on, and I'm perfect parrying everything? That
Okay. Yeah, that TV. So what's the problem here?
TV? What are you talking about?
Yeah, the TV has to be an issue. Like my monitor is it's got a G sync, it's got a G string, and I'm like, okay, so I know there's no fucking problem with my fucking monitor, but dude, these fucking TVs can be jank, dude. I don't know.
The TV that I literally don't have problems with any game, but now you're gonna blame my TV. What it's funny about is everyone always wants to point the finger at anything but what the obvious problem is, right?
Are you serious right now? Are you fucking serious right now? What the fuck, dude? What are you saying? Oh my lord.
Right? But it must be this instead. It could probably no. It's not any of the bullshit that you can make up.
It's me. Right? That the next thing he's gonna say is it's me.
It's the game.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well. Okay.
The game gives unfair advantage to one platform, and there's nothing you can do about it besides try to play better or deal with it or buy a fucking PC. All right? Like, what are you? Okay. I mean, geez.
I mean, geez.
Like, how do you make excuses for fucking Capcom? Like, why would you do that exactly? They're not going to kiss your ass. They're not going to send you a collector's edition package of Street Fighter 6 because you said, oh, it's your TV is the reason why this is happening. Okay? They don't like you. You can stop trying to be the Capcom Defense Force.
Can someone... I don't mean that, but I actually do. But I don't. But I do.
This doesn't buy you brownie points or anything like that. You understand? Anyway, so that's my experience. And the thing is, I did have fun. Like, playing it with Blanca again for the first time in a month was fun. And I feel like if I play more with Blanca, I would have a better time. Like, if I keep playing with Blanca, I'm plugging...
I'd have a better time.
I'll get some more strategy.
Yeah, you would. You would. Probably. I don't know. Is there a point where you can play as much as you want and you're just not getting better anymore? I'm asking for a friend.
And things. And...
Thanks.
Likely. I'll end up being better and getting a better record.
Bear $95 to Jasmine. In the end, Kurt Cobain only saw Courtney pull the trigger.
This now is going to be a grind to get into that mentality of how to play a master, right? A lot of the things that I was doing in the lower ranks likely will not work in master. You know, some people, it's funny because some people would not tech a throw once and others tech every throw.
He's playing Street Fighter 6 because it's like the only game that in his mind can boost his ego, and then when he has really sad boy days, it's just, I don't know. You know, like that thing where, like, one of the intriguing parts of Dave is every human being can see like a little bit of them in his action, like, because he's like a huge scumbag. He's like a scumbag for every single thing, and there's no perfect person. So there's some really bad thing that he does that you might be able to relate to a little bit. So like for me, like I'm like speaking on like fighting games specifically, I reflect on how different he deals with pain in a fighting game and loss in a fighting game. Like it's so like different. But the funny thing is, like, a lot of the times we say the same type of shit. But for me, it's just this like this infinite depth of self-loathing, and for him it's just like this. Why are you sucking Capcom's dick? It's the game's fault. He just says it so easily. It's amazing, dude. I almost wish I could fucking do that. Maybe it would have hurt less.
It's like, damn,
Seeing my fucking crippling insufficiency as a fucking player.
So you gotta adjust, and I will. I'll get better. All right, but yeah, it's disheartening right now. The initial response, or the initial feeling I had, was a little bit of disappointment and feeling disheartened, because I had worked hard to get to master twice with Blanca.
You get angry at him sometimes.
There,
yeah,
well,
I do.
Disadvantage to everyone, just deal with it. Oh well, no, that's
it's like looking into a reflection of somebody who fucking sucks at everything. That's what I feel like when I play Street Fighter.
And the person on the left-hand side, they're controlled.
Like, yeah, it's frustrating.
For some reason,
I don't know what to tell you, man.
But you're still paying the same money to play the game, and you're still expected to play at a competitive level. And if you lose, you still got to get off the cabinet. Well, how is that fair? And I dealt with that all the time back in the day. It's the same feeling, you know. It pisses you off, and you're annoyed. At the same time, though, I controlled my anger, and I am happy about that.
As long as you said that.
Now, unlike when I was playing with Aki last week, where there was a lot going on personally in my life, and it really was driving me nuts.
Are you not anymore?
Collected this week. So even though I was upset, I wasn't punching the joystick. I wasn't super angry or anything. You know, for me, it was more, I was upset that things were dropping. It wasn't being upset at the people I'm playing, which, yeah, some of them were pattern players, but it was more being upset that I can't even get my
remember when I used to have
moves
fun
out, you know
playing
what I mean?
League,
That's
and then that went away when I started
feeling.
playing Ranked and playing in the meta.
Tomorrow night will be more Street Fighter 6 Master Ranked with Blanca.
You know the only time League was fun for me, Spaghetti Sam, is when me and my friends just like would make a new account and we would just like fuck around and Smurf. That was the only time League was ever fun. That was a long time ago too.
And we're gonna see what I can figure out and pull off. All right.
Because I don't know if you guys remember, this is like really old. Riot used to do this thing where if you referred a friend and that account got to like level 10 and you did a certain number of that, then you would get some kind of prize. And me and my buddy, we got like 70 accounts to level 10. We were like really close to the prize or whatever. And then they like got rid of it and I got nothing. And I said, well, God exists.
What I would like statistically, if someone could actually analyze this, I would enjoy this. Tell me how many people actually play on PS5 that I play, and how many people are cross-platform.
We lead the world in computerized data collection.
Because cross-platform, 90% of them are PC. So let's find out how many people statistically
Enjoy League
play
when
on
I ignore the
PC
rest of the team. Well, I play support exclusively, so
interesting to analyze how many people have an advantage over others.
And that the disadvantage of playing League is a lot of the case you can justifiably blame your team for being stupid, right? But then the problem is, especially when you get all toxified, like League does, you start the line between it's my team's fault and it's my fault may get blurred in the heat of the moment. But that's a great thing about like fighting games like Street Fighter. You can't blame anybody but yourself. You really can't. If there's any situation that's bullshit, like when JP is literally fucking ass fucking me in the corner or whatever from like a mile away, it's my fault for getting in that position, because what happened was I was fighting him up close. I did an attack that was negative probably, and then I pushed a button, and then he jabbed, and then did that purple thing that knocked me to the other side of the screen, and then he fucking ass raped me. And so it's my fault for being in that fucking position in the first place, you know? Like, even if I'm like, oh, that's bullshit that he can do that, I shouldn't have put myself in a position where I ended up there. It's my fault. Okay. Got anything else? Time's it. Almost one? We watch one more. See what else we got. Jungling always made me want to kill myself. Whenever I had a chance to like steal Roshan or whatever. Wait, or is that Dota? You know, the Roshan equivalent. What was his name? Nax or something? Nashor? And I fucked it up. That'd be real sad. That's why I didn't like jungling. Except when I played Riven. Remember when Riven first came out? Good times. Hot take. Alright, let's watch this hot take video.
It's hate army, bro. Hate army.
Shout out to hate.
Good vibes to the
Shout
hate
out to
army.
hate.
Shout out to hate. Shout out. Shout out.
When Lee first came out, fuck that guy.
Shout out for hate.
Fuck Lee, dude. And he gave me fucking like PTSD flashbacks.
Copies have gone out. And it is official. One of the early reviewers have said they completed Spider-Man 2, 100% of the game, at 30 hours. 30 hours of playtime. 100%ed it. Did all the missions, all the side content.
Wait, is there a Maximilian video? Wait, from like Hate Army? Or like, is there a different video? What am I looking for? I don't know what I'm looking for. I don't know what you're referencing.
To everything. Okay? And the funny part of...
Maximilian. Yeah, let's watch that. That's like a 6-minute video. And then we don't have to watch any more DSP. And that's always a win. Yeah, let's watch that. I like making fun of fucking retards. So let's see. This dude. This fucking idiot.
This dude on Twitter is like...
Okay, so, like... do you guys know about... You guys all know about this shit, right? So this was that Denthead. I was restreaming when he first fucking showed up. He's that dude who was super chatting a bunch of Canadian money and, like, just being retarded. And then he showed up again, coincidentally, during Anne's restream. Yesterday or the day before, whenever it was. Time moves weird around here. And, anyway, so... He shows up in Anne's chat, and he gets, like, immediately fucking banned by one of Anne's mods, which is, like, great. Because... by the way, if this faggot ever shows up in my stream, please ban him immediately. I'm gonna, like, fucking ban him if I see him, but any mods just have, like, open license to ban this fucking retard. Okay? But, like, yeah, so this dude, he's super chatting Dave, and he's being the equivalent of, like, a Wings troll. He's just, like, it's so fucking gay, dude. This dude is so fucking stupid. The fact that fucking people like this exist is insane. It really is.
He really wants to, like, I don't know. He wants to make me look bad. It's pretty funny.
Pretty funny. He wants to make me look bad. And Dave banned him? Good. Because, like, he was just getting insulted by DSP over and over again, and he kept super chatting him. And the funny thing is, these fucking... It's the same thing with, like, Wicked Grom. These fucking retards think it's about the money for some reason. It's not about the money itself. It's about, like, you're doing this thing where you're, like, being an attention-seeking faggot. The super chatting is just auxiliary to that. Like, you're so stupid in your head that you think that it's just only about the money. No, it's about the fact that you're a fucking moron. Like, I'm not fucking paying him. You're the one who's fucking throwing money away, and you're a fucking streamer who accepts, like, memberships and shit. So you're taking your viewers' money and you're giving it to somebody to actively insult you every time you give him money. You sound like a fucking retard to me, man.
Goes to Twitter.
I like the white run.
How many people watch his streams? I don't know. I think there was like 300 in there last night. But he has
right
like
off as a business expense. Oh yeah.
But that doesn't matter.
Totally, man. You know how business expenses work, right?
He's in my Discord, right under like an alt account. It's like how does one become a Discord baddie? Just wondering, since this place is full of questionable aged individuals. First of all the baddies with that role in my Discord I either know in real life or I've played like GTA with.
Wow.
Second of all, like, I tried to be nice to this guy. Like, I don't know why he really wants to come after me. If anyone's questionable with some underage shit, my guy, you fucking stream as a VTuber. You're a grown man whose avatar is a teenaged anime girl. If anyone's doing some
secretary ain't a teenage dude.
Like, get the fuck out of here with that, man. It's fucking wild.
You see what teenage? Hold on. You're gonna say that shit, dude? Hold on. What's that guy's name? Here. Bing video here. All right, so you have like videos, right? Where you're literally being a child predator You're literally targeting young women, young girls with your gay little shit. Who's this? Is she 35? Get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Get the fuck out of here. God damn, you're a fucking bitch. Dude, if I made content like this, okay, as a mid-30s dude myself, I don't want to fucking interact with these people at all. I want them to stay the fuck away from me. Unless I like teach high school, like literally stay the fuck away from me. You're a literal PDF kill yourself, dude. Like actual kill yourself. Fucking dent, man. Look at this guy.
He's literally trying to like find anything that he can just like try and make me look bad or something. I don't even. It's crazy. I tried being nice, man. Like
I tried being nice, man.
Whatever, man. He's jealous. No, he's not. He's not jealous. He's just one of those people that likes to. I don't know. I really don't. I don't even want to. I don't know. No, Bear. It's not. It's not DSP's like followers. It's the detractor community. Because I pissed them off by donating to him. Detractor, someone who like I don't know.
I don't know.
Just likes them. I don't even know the definition.
Probably Papa Smoke.
Who's working against them? I don't know.
See, the thing is, like, these fucking dent heads, they, like, wander into the vortex, right? Like, they don't lurk at all. Like, whatever happened to... You need to, like, lurk for a while before you start, like, doing shit. I don't understand. Like, did that concept never fucking exist to these people? Like, if I went into, like, a new community... It doesn't have to be a fucking retard autistic community like this. Like, let's say I get into, like, D&D or something. Like, before I start, like, talking, I'm gonna lurk for a while to find out, like, what the rules are, like, how people behave and shit, and try to, like, go with the flow. And this fucking retard shows up, just starts going, you should eat jelly beans, and whatever the fuck else he said. And he, like, shows up in Anstream, and then he's like, DSP is mad, sad face, and then insta fucking ban, and now he's all sad about it. Bro, like, you're an actual fucking dent head, and you're gonna be all like boo-hoo about it? Go kill yourself, man.
Yeah, ignore them. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
I just don't know what his objective is here, you know?
His objective is to call you a retard, and I guess it worked.
Nah, Bear, it's not even that, man.
I wonder if he's just, like, used to being accepted in every community he tries to go in. Like, hey, I'm so cool, dude. Nah, you're a fucking faggot, dude. Eat a dick.
I just, like, they're mad, like, I don't know if that's the full reason that they're mad at me for, like, sending them a couple bucks.
They're mad at me. Couple bucks? Dude, this always happens, too. These fucking people give DSP, like, $80 fucking dollars. I sent him a couple bucks. I don't give a fuck how much you sent it, but it's clear that even you realize how stupid it was. Kill yourself.
Like I said earlier, I just feel like a lot of those type of people are still keeping him relevant by like being in his streams and stuff. But what do I know? I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, you probably are.
If I go back in here, I'm dead. They're gonna kill me. But I feel like it's everyone in the fucking city right there. They clip and repost DSP shit.
I mean, the thing is, Delunath, it's like, look, if he's gonna upload fucking Seuss content, whatever, dude. I don't give a fuck. I didn't even know this fucking retard existed before he started like denting it up in DSP's chat. And it's funny because like even his chat was fucking clowning on him. Dude, you gotta be an extra special fucking retard for DSP's chat to clown on you, man. But like, anyway, so he
I find that content, like it's funny. DSP shit. Yeah.
So he's like doing this thing, right, where he's trying to like have like this measured approach, and it's like clearly eating him up inside.
Yeah, and I find
And I'm wondering if he's like, oh yeah, I wanted to make a break into this fucking community, dude. Nah.
Like you're keeping him relevant.
But it ultimately for me it's like the hypocrisy of it, right? He's gonna be like, this dude's got like a fucking VTuber model and he's like a grown-ass man, and it's like, bro, you literally film teenagers without their consent and upload it online. I'm just saying, that's like I don't know what's worse. I have no idea.
By doing that and being in his streams, like if you go to his stream and he has 400 or 500 people in there, it's got to be at least half of those people. At least half of those people are there to like clown on him.
Yeah, and they don't give him money. And the ones that do are fucking
DSP
dent heads.
Hater. He has his own. He has his own channel for like posting DSP clips and shit like that.
Yeah, I guess that's his shtick, Hit Army.
And they do restream. He does restreams where he streams DSP stream while they all talk about him in chat and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, and you wanted to participate.
That restream yesterday.
What happened?
And he banned me instantly, and
good.
He's like, yeah, get the fuck out of here, looking for attention and yada yada. When I was going into chat with them, and yeah.
Yeah, no, you were going in there for attention because your first thing was DSP's mad at me, dude. It was so clear. I remember when he showed up and got fucking banned, and I was like laughing my ass off. He's like, because I'm like, this dude's gonna show up. This dude has to show up, and he fucking absolutely did. And if I was restreaming that day and he showed up, I'd fucking ban him too. I don't tolerate fucking retards like this, man. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, he's coming in for ass pats. That's exactly what he wants. Because his only message, DSP's mad at me, sad face. Because he wants everyone to go like, whoa, dude, you got him. Of course he's mad at you. Dude, welcome to the restream. Now get the fuck out of here. Go fucking film teenagers, you fucking PDF bitch.
It's DSP. Yeah, don't even worry about it, bro. You don't want to know. Why would they be mad at another DSP hater? Because I sent him money? Because I gave him some tips? I guess. I'm assuming that's like the main reason.
No, it's because no. See, the thing is, it would be so less offensive if you were legitimately a DSP fan. I know they're a dime a dozen or the opposite of that. But the thing is, when you fucking super chat him and are like, you should eat jelly beans, pimp, like that shit, nah, man, that's just gay as fuck. Get the fuck out of here, man.
That makes me like a supporter of him in their eyes, I guess.
Yeah, because you giving him money, that makes you a supporter. That's literally what that is. Yeah.
But like I said, like being there, even if you have like ad blocker on, just being there and making those videos are bringing more people to watch his live streams, and not everyone has ad blocker on. So whether you,
that's why they watch the restreams, you fucking denthead. Do you even fucking hear yourself, man? They watch the fucking restreams so they don't have to fucking watch him.
mean to or not, I feel like you're funding him, you know, just the same. In fact, being in there as much as you are, you're funding him way more than I have.
No, retard. Even if I wasn't ad blocking him, I sincerely doubt the amount of times that I've like restreamed him from his channel would generate fucking like $80 in revenue for him. You fucking dent head.
Hey, what do I know? I don't know.
This dude is so fucking retarded, man. Amazing. No wonder you make fucking PDF file videos, dude. It's about par for the course for someone like you, I reckon. Fucking dipshit. It's my dips. Yeah, I mean when people talk about dent tractors, this dude's there along with fucking, you know, those fucking guys, those fucking tin can shaking dudes, whatever they're fucking called, or fucking side scrollers. Yeah. Big ups to Ann for having the foresight. But, I mean, it was obvious. Ann's got a good head on his shoulders. On his VTuber shoulders.
672. I wouldn't even call 672 a dent tractor. He's just a DSP supporter. He's just like an ironic fan, but he's not a detractor. You know how I know? Because like anytime you try to clown on him, he fucking blocks you because he's a little baby bitch. That's why. Like he actually likes DSP. He just posts like, you know, ironic fan shit. But dude, he's a Dave fan. He's a fucking loser, man. Double dips with wings. Sounds good, man. The NSL. I reckon we should go to bed. Who's more unwatchable, Dave or Richard? I don't really watch Wings, so I don't really know. I mean, I think Wings is more boring. Like, so that's a problem. But I mean, like, Dave is boring, but he's boring in like a Dave sort of way, and he begs. At least Dave, you get consistent begging. Like, watching a DSP stream is like reading a book. Like, there's chapters in it, right? Like you kind of know where you are at any time for the most part. It's pretty grounded. So I don't know. That's pretty neat. That's like the one thing he has fucking going for him. Wings plays video games competently. The thing is, Killer Grooves, if I want to watch someone play a video game competently, there's a certain type of person I watch. It wouldn't be DSP or Wings or any of those fucking people. It'd be like a legitimately good person at the video game. Like, when you watch a fucking streamer, right? Like, you're looking for at least one thing. So like if I'm talking about like ZFG, for example, I know I saw one of his fucking videos on the side here. If I'm watching a fucking ZFG video, right? ZFG is really good at the video game, but he's also entertaining in his own sort of way. So he's got two of the criteria that I'd be looking for in like a ZFG stream. But there's other streams like if I'm watching like Punk, for example. Punk's streams are kind of unwatchable for me from like a streamer perspective, but he's really good at the video game. So if I'm like trying to watch someone who's really good at like Cammy, then I could watch Punk. And that overrides the fact that I don't particularly enjoy his streaming style. Event clip. I'll watch that on my own, Hate Army. So, like, yeah, but for Wings, right, if he's boring, then the entertaining side is whatever. And if he's competent at the video game, I don't want someone who's competent at the video game. I want someone who's fucking amazing at the video game. You know what I mean? That's what I'd be looking for if I'm just looking for someone who's good at a fucking video game. But if he's boring as shit, then it's like, fuck that, man. Like, if you watch, like, LTG, he's not particularly good at the video game, but, like, he's active. He's entertaining in the way that LTG is, I guess, you know? By being a psychopath. But just straight up, like, boring, whatever, it's like, yeah. And, like, for my, for like the mods I put in Street Fighter, one of the minor reasons I put mods in such a way is because, like, from a streaming perspective, I think it enhances the game. Like, if I replace the kind of mediocre, you know, like BGM with something that I think is objectively better and, you know, yada yada, then it might be a better viewing experience. That sort of thing. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, so I'm done. I'm going to try to restream tomorrow. I think I should be able to. Should be pretty easy. So yeah, I'll plan on seeing you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.